You know, a lot of people have been telling me that like this is their favorite song on Press Start, and I never understand why. Because like in my opinion, I feel like that's Polar Express off Press Start. For those that don't know, that's this song right here. A lot of people tell me like this is their favorite song on this EP that I made, but I like, and then now that I've listened to it a couple more times, I kind of get it. But like in my opinion, like even after I made it, I felt like Polar Express was the worst one. That was just me though, but. I mean, I'm not mad at people liking it, of course. I mean, I'm glad that anyone likes my music, but I always find it a little weird. I'm like, dang, really? Polar Express? All right, let me get this layout in. There we go. And then switch this over here for the Platinum Iron. Okay. Because it's DS, it's a little weird. Between Rookie and Dragon Fruit Sanctuary, yeah. I like Dragon Fruit Sanctuary, too. All right, that was a good one. That was a good one. What happens to Emerald Kaizo? It's in the morning, bro. Don't worry. This is really, really loud. Okay. I can turn it down my ears a little bit. Yeah, for sure. Okay. So we're already on a pretty decent attempt. Wait. Oh. That's really sad. That's really sad. Wow. Wow. Okay, so yeah, this is just what Pokemon up to Gen 4. Wow. Okay, so the other day when I was in VC playing Platinum Ironmon with a bunch of people, I was on an attempt that I literally PB'd and I made it past the second gym, but I guess my save file is messed up. So when I saved it and I went back just now to continue it, my save file is gone. So, yo, hold on. I feel weird, bro. Why I feel a little weird. I had some protein powder just now, because I heard that like you can just take protein powder like anytime, like towards the end of the day. But like my body feels weird. Almost like my body temperature like elevated or something like that. My body, I feel a little weird. I can't lie. So I guess I gotta delete this save file. Yeah. Stream. I like your videos. Your next pick right here is taking you to the championship. Good luck, bro. Thanks, Smoke Daddy Josh. I appreciate it. Wait, did he finish Emerald? No. It's the protein surging through your veins. Am I supposed to feel like this? I feel weird. And I'm not sure I like it. Is it new protein powder? Yeah, I've never taken it before. It's my first time like taking it at all. If you look closely, this isn't Emerald Kaizo. This is true. I'm on UK time right now. Woke up early for the stream. Yo, what's good, Ivor? Yeah, no, I'm going to be doing Emerald Ironmon as per usual, you know, come the morning time. But I was doing some Platinum Kaizo in the VC the other day, and everybody seems to be like chilling and having a good time and enjoying it. So I was like, you know what? Why not just like stream it if I feel like playing it, I feel like doing it. This is not gonna be an everyday thing, because like streaming 2 times every single day is like a lot. But like if I feel like playing it, then yeah. But yeah, I'm chilling. Why are you playing Platinum? Because I want to. How you feel about UConn and Michigan? Who won? UConn versus Michigan. And I guess Michigan won. So Michigan are the NCAA college basketball champions. Okay, W. Or men's basketball. Men's college basketball. You know what I mean. Is Walking Away dead? No, this is a new game. No, it's probably something else. Protein powder wouldn't or shouldn't simulate anything. Okay, word. Greg Loki took pre-workout instead of protein powder? Nah, it was whey protein. It's protein powder, not pre-workout. Should I go grab it to show you guys? Or let me get a picture of it. I found it. I had some of this. But I had some of this, but except it's the vanilla flavor. I had this. Am I cooked? No, I didn't win Emerald. You think it's just in my head? I'm probably fine. I think it's mostly just in my head, and I might just be a little bit tired. I'm probably fine. I'm probably fine. I'm probably fine. I'm not gonna trip about it and let it like stress me out or anything like that. I'm just gonna chill, play, drink a lot of water, and if I feel in a way that I feel bad, like I'm just gonna hop off. Like, bottom tier quality protein powder TBH is poor ingredients and is way too much in one serving. I see. Do you take creatine too? No. But did you take some? Did you take dry scoops? No, I put it with some milk, and I mix it up. Just overly chalky. Try a different brand. I see. You beat Emerald? No, bro. Emerald tomorrow morning. Emerald tomorrow morning. Or Emerald in the morning. I guess it'd be well 5 minutes from now. It would just be morning. All right, there we go. Dang, I'm actually kind of tight that I just like randomly had to reset now. It's kind of tragic. Alrighty, well. Alright, let's do this. Okay. And now, that's not, there you go. Now, save. Okay, cool. Now I'm good. Not a problem, you get used to it. Yeah, we'll see. Protein with milk may feel like stuff sometimes. Oh, okay. Okay. Damn, the intro about to take years? Yeah, a little bit. But that's why we're doing it chill, bro. It's going to be a chill stream, bro. No theatrics and not too much because, again, it's nighttime. So I'm just going to be chilling, relaxing, playing some platinum. It's going to be chill, bro. Just going to talk with chat, have a good time. And basically, I'm going to be doing a lot of resetting. When I find, like, a good Pokemon, then I'll actually run it. Or maybe I'll, like, use a mid Pokemon if I like the Pokemon and I think it's good. I'm just going to be going off vibes. So let's see. Wait, is this literally the same Porygon Z we just had? Oh! Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I have great news. The Porygon Z from the other night has returned. Okay. Excellent. Okay, let's do this then. Okay, let's do this. Going to stream till what time, bro? Till I feel like I'm tired and I want to go to bed. Simple as that. I don't have a specific time. Oh, I think I just lost. Wow. Well then, that's true too. Whey is milk derived, so milk on milk, especially with that brand, is OD lactose. I see. Okay. Okay, I hear you. Is there any differences in this and Emerald besides region? Well, this one only has Pokemon up to Gen 4, so this isn't Natdex anymore. This is just chill. With that brand, you can use water over milk. Not sure about others. Okay, weird. Why didn't it save? What? Chat, am I bugging or did I not save? This is another reason why I stopped doing Platinum Kaiso. Like, everything with it is just weird. Like, y'all definitely saw me save, right? You did save for sure. Yeah, I'm not tripping, man. I'll do it one more time. Maybe check the tracker and see the save route. Nah. Okay, y'all saw me save though. So I'm not bugging. I can go Lux right here. That's pretty good. Okay. It's got Sniper. Wait, that's actually kind of good. I mean, it can only really use Dragon Breath for right now until it gets some better special moves, but this is actually like pretty okay. I like this. I like this Lux right here. Okay, W Paralysis. And then the Dragon Breath should be good. And then I got one more. Okay, W. Okay, cool. Not bad. Wait, did we win? No, bro. God damn it. This is why, oh my god, I gotta answer this question like a trillion times. No, bro. There'll be more Emerald tomorrow. Don't worry. We didn't win yet. Trust me. When we win Emerald Kaizo, bro, y'all, I promise you, bro. Anyone in here that's asking, did we win Emerald Kaizo? You will know when we beat Emerald Kaizo Ironmon, bro. You will know. There'll be a bunch of videos about it. It'll be loud. I'll proclaim it from the rooftops. You will know. I promise. It's not going to be a low-key thing where I beat it and then the next day I'm on a different game and I'll be like, oh yeah, I beat it yesterday. No, bro, you will know. There will be tons of videos leading up to it. You will know the Pokemon that's running, that's making it there. You'll know how far it was since the last time I streamed. I promise. Everyone will know. Isn't Hercules so super next to? Exactly. I'm never going to be really doing this one on stream for real. I'm just doing this one right now because, again, the other day I was streaming the VC, and there seems to be a lot of people that are still interested in doing it, even if I'm just like chilling and playing it in VC at like nighttime for Platinum. So I was like, you know what, I'll do it for the people that like enjoy it, you know. So I was like, yeah, okay, I bet I'll do it. Can't forget the generational speech. Yeah, bro, I'm telling you, bro, you're gonna know. You're gonna know. You're gonna know. You're gonna know. Is this late stream just a breath of fresh air? Yeah, pretty much. It's just me chilling a little bit. And then I'm gonna just low-key, it would behoove me to look at other Pokemon, but I kind of just want to use this Luxray. You get on Champions tomorrow night? We'll see. Yeah, no, Champions. Oh wait, my bad. Head Rush and Tweak Melee. Thanks so much for the primes, bro. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for the 8 months from Head Rush, and thank you for the 4 months from Tweak Melee. I appreciate you guys. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna do Champions at night. Simply because, again, like, I worked the whole shift today. Like, I want to be able to, like, go to sleep and, like, rest. Like, I be getting tired, you know what I mean? Oh, that's not good. No way. Oh my god. He's better. He's just better. He's just better. He's just better. You watching Invincible or not? Nah, I don't watch Invincible. I'm gonna tell y'all something. I don't know if I've talked about this on stream. Also, why late stream? This is awesome. Just curious. I just felt like doing it. I'm gonna let y'all know something about me. I may have talked about it before, but I may have not. I'm really bad with gore. Like, I don't like gore at all. Like, gore be like scaring me a lot. Like, I don't like gore like at all. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I don't like gore. And I heard that Invincible is like one of the goriest movies or like goriest TV shows and stuff like that. And once I learned that, I was like, yeah, there's not a chance that I'm gonna try watching this. I'm gonna reset on this hair cross. This thing is kind of terrible. It's got plus needle arm, fin attack, guillotine, sleep talk. Like, nah, that's not it. That's not it. And the typing trash. Trash Coon, thank you so much for the get this up, bro. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, man. Even if it's animated, yeah. I'm not good with. JJK is softcore gore. I mean, I don't really think JJK is gory. I'll say the gory thing I was able to watch is like Attack on Titan. Like Attack on Titan and ReZero, probably like the gory shows I was able to watch in stomach and not get like really, really uncomfortable while watching it. But everything else is a bit too much for me, I'll be honest. Damn, I just got done watching Doro Hidoro. That shit was nothing but gore. Yeah, like something like that I wouldn't watch. Simply put, I'm just not good with gore, like simply put. Oh, that power whip does a lot of damage. Okay. Okay, the Togepi is really weak, so I think I'm fine. Okay, W LeBron. Feel like JJK is just straight hands. Yeah, exactly. I've never really been watching JJK and be like, wow, this show is so gory and stuff like that. Like, I don't really think JJK is gory. Gore be fine, but let's be real, anime rom-coms where it's at. I also like anime rom-coms. Some of them just begin like a little bit boring, or like they do a little bit too much waffling. Like Love is War, like the concept was very, very funny, and I did enjoy it, but like eventually I was just like, yo, bro, like can y'all just confess, bro? Like it's just a lot of waffling sometimes. Only just some blood. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there's like a little bit of blood in JJK, but it's nothing crazy. That's why I'm able to stomach it and watch it. Okay, bet. I like that. Okay, I'm gonna check that Shuckle out. After I get some. Oh my god, I gotta talk to mom and then I gotta walk through the grass again to get Pokeballs. This is probably the worst part about this early game, bro. You have to walk back and forth to home like a bit too many times. Because after the rival battle, you get sent back home, and then you gotta walk all the way up there to Dawn to get some stuff, and then you gotta walk back to mom to get the parcel, and then you gotta walk all the way back up there, and it's just a lot. It's just a lot for no reason. I just finished season 1 at JJK, and Gojo showing off domain expansion for the first time is kind of crazy. Yeah, no, exactly. He literally did just a flex and to teach Yuji about domain expansion. Yeah, it's really, really dope. That's one of my favorite seasons in the entire show. Just really gives you like the sense of scale in JJK of like just how like the pinnacle of Jujutsu sorcery and just like how strong some characters can get in comparison to like the other characters. Like because Jogo, and like funny enough, people like kind of like make fun of Jogo, but like there's a little bit of like counter Jogo PR, because people are starting to realize that Jogo's only fights are against the strongest characters in the entirety of the show. You know what I mean? And so it kind of gives you a sense of scale where it's like, yo, Jogo, like this special great curse, which is really, really intelligent, really, really strong. Even he is like beneath someone like Gojo. Like he's just like, it just gives you a real big sense of scale. And that makes it really, really interesting to watch, in my opinion. Yo, I feel weird, bro. I can't lie, bro. I feel like I gotta breathe heavy and stuff like that. Like, I think I'm overthinking it, and I just gotta relax. I think I'm overthinking it, I just gotta lie, but I definitely feel weird. I might chill on that protein powder. I'm gonna just keep drinking some water. I might just chill on that protein powder, bro. No cap. Season 1 to me was mid compared to the perfection that Season 2 is. That's interesting that you think that. I don't think Season 1 of JJK is mid. I mean, do I think it's like worse than Season 2? I mean, yeah, but Season 2 is covering what people consider to be potentially the best arc in the entire show. So, I mean, like, I'm fine with people thinking that Season 2 of JJK is better than Season 1, because it's kind of supposed to be, because that arc in JJK is better than the arcs or how do I say this? The arcs that Season 1 cover of JJK are worse than the Shibuya incident arc. They just are. And I mean, like, it's not to say that those arcs are bad, but the Shibuya incident, everything that happens before the Shibuya incident is a lot of build up for the Shibuya incident, and then you get a lot of the payout there. There's a lot of really, really big fights, a lot of really, really dope moments, so like it makes sense. A little slow, but I might try it. What does Reckless do? Strengthens recoil moves, so that's not good. It's better than the Leiron for sure. This Shuckle's special attack does not slap. No, it does not, but it's better than the Leiron. That is for sure. That is for sure. It's definitely better than the Leiron, but let's see. Jogo didn't want to smoke with Toji, though, to be fair. I mean, yeah, allegedly he was low-key hiding behind the corner until Toji left. Allegedly. Allegedly. Which would be funny because, like, is Toji really that bad of a matchup? Does Toji, like, smoke Jogo? I really don't think so. I think it's a lot quicker. I think it's a lot harder than people might give it credit for, because Jogo's really, really fast. Did you see how the Hawks game ended tonight? Nah, I had it on kind of in the background. Oh my god. I had it on kind of like on the side when I was like doing office tonight at work. Or I had like the play-by-play up, and then I saw that like it was just like a last hit, and I was about to say, I'm so smash build. It was like a one possession game. I saw they won by 3 points and the Hawks lost. So I just assumed it was just like some unfortunate fouls and like some shots didn't fall for the Hawks and some shots fell for the Knicks, and then it was just unlucky. It's interesting because we saw Jogo smoke Nanami, Maki, and that one Zenin dude. Okay, but the one Zenin dude had one arm. Maki was a grade 3 sorcerer at the time, and Nanami was a grade 1 sorcerer, but all three of them were basically on like 1 HP. You know what I mean? Like, that's not really a Jogo feat. Like he was faster. He was faster than he was fast enough to stop what's his name, Naobito, but Naobito was slowed because he had lost his arm in the domain battle against Dagon. This could be somebody potentially. Hold on. Potential Mon. The Zenin dude's curse technique is crazy. I think projection sorcery is like kind of slept on a little bit, but I think projection sorcery is one of the best techniques in that entire show. But people don't think that because it's on some bums. 7 speed. You know, if this thing had a good speed stat, I would 100% run it. But its speed stat just way too low. It's got good moves. It's got 2 moves, I guess. Like nothing else to write home about. And the ability is obviously really, really good. But this thing is just not. This thing is not it. We're gonna put it to the side. Jogo's low-key like that. He just got bodied by Suguna. Like, who isn't? Exactly, bro. Nice stream, y'all. I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow morning. Need to get some sleep. No, it's all good. You all good, bro. We all good, bro. I'm Cook, Greg, and chat. Y'all have a good night. Good night, bro. You're good, bro. You don't gotta. It's a chill stream. This is for all the people that like can't really make it at the mornings or at the night. Whoa, oh my god, I'm so cooked, bro. I'm so sleepy. This is for all the people that normally can't make it to the streams in the morning or like can't make it for much longer. I'm just having like a nice chill, nice stream, low energy, chilling. It's a vibe, bro. Exactly, Onyx. It's a vibe, Onyx. It's a vibe, Onyx. I ain't even peeped the notification until now. You good, Warp. It's a different time period. It's a different time period. Huge power. Is that legal in this format? Nah, it's still illegal. But I was gonna use that Pokemon anyways. I'm gonna body slam this. This thing's pretty fast. I'll heat wave. Okay, W. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Not bad, not bad, not bad, not bad, not bad. Okay, a lot of levels. Leer. I think I like the moves that I have right now more. How do I play OG Pokemons without a Game Boy? Do you have a computer or a phone? You can download emulators and you can do that. That's basically. I'll just say it right there. Just got off work. Didn't expect the stream. Let's get it. What's good, bro? Yeah, I also got passed away, so I'm pretty tired. I'm not gonna be on for crazy long. Like I'll probably be on till like 1 a.m. maybe, depending on how I'm feeling. But yeah, no, cause I gotta sleep, and if y'all can't expect me to be up till 4 a.m. and then sleep at 11 and then go to work later. Like nah, bro. Like I'm not a robot. So I'm sorry to disappoint anyone who expected me to be streaming for like super crazy long. It's really just like a nice chill stream. Hopefully we get a Pokemon that's decently good and we make it past the first gym. Maybe we see some like funny fights and stuff like that. But it's really just for me to chill and like talk to chat. Did you beat Emerald? No, we'll be playing more Emerald tomorrow morning. Hey man, that's good enough. The night stream is awesome. I appreciate it, bro. I'm glad you're enjoying. Bro, I want to be able to scream heat wave, but I don't want my dad to get mad. Do the heat wave. I don't want to get my dad popped. Ooh, that's not great. Oh, we're good. We're good. That's fine. That's a little bit less fine. Oh my god, I might not be able to kill this thing. I'm getting PP stalled. Oh my god, I'm getting PP stalled. I can't kill this thing. I'm literally getting PP stalled. I can't kill this thing. Oh my god, holy crit, holy crit, holy crit, holy crit. Holy crit, 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 holy crit. If your protein powder is whey concentrate, look for isolate and it's less lactose. You're also missing, you drink it with milk, so you basically just consume a ton of lactose, which can lead to heavy or bloated feeling as well as gassy. Hella long message, but reduce the serving to half and then maybe switch to lactose-free milk. I personally grabbed the Car Master brand from Kroger. Appreciate you. So that's probably why I feel like a little like heavy and stuffy and like feel like my breathing is like a little bit like heavy and stuff like that. Okay, that makes sense then. That makes sense then. So I just took like a metric for a ton of lactose. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. My little sister, cause I don't really know much about like protein powder and like stuff like that. I just be working out and like eating foods that are high in protein. You know what I mean? So like when I ate the stuff, I was like, or when I ate the stuff, and when I asked my sister about it, because my sister's the one that put me on with the protein powder, she said, yeah, I normally drink it with milk. I said, okay, bet. And I looked at the serving. It said like 1 scoop is about 8 milligrams of milk. But then when I mix it up, I can still feel like thick clumps of like the protein powder. And so I put in a bit more milk into like where it was like 10 to 12 ounces of milk instead of like the 6 to 8 that the protein powder recommended. And then it was like a little bit easier to drink and stuff like that. But maybe that could possibly be why. Sometimes the protein will do that to you. Greg sleeper build? Nah, not yet. I gotta work on this belly. Like here, I'll be I'm not gonna show y'all nothing, but I'll be transparent and I'll talk about the parts of my figure that I'm trying to improve, right? So right, me personally, I think the legs pretty strong. My legs are easily like the strongest part of my body. Like pretty much like a lot of the machines that I do on leg day, I'm able to like be close to maxing out, especially like the adductors. Like I have pretty strong like hips and like pretty strong like glutes and stuff like that. Like I'm able to do like pretty good on leg day, push a lot of weight, get a good pump on leg day. My weakest part of my body for sure is my back and my upper body. Just my upper body in general. Like my shoulders are a little underdeveloped. My traps are definitely like underdeveloped. My chest is a little weak, and then obviously like my arms aren't like the craziest. They're not like terrible, and they've definitely come a long way from when I was in like high school. But I definitely gotta like just keep working on, keep getting like my forearm, my biceps, and my triceps right. I've got this grip trainer. I've got this like grip trainer that I mess around with sometimes. So like sometimes when I'm chilling, editing a video or watching YouTube, I just like squeeze it for a little bit while I'm chilling. So that's like a fun like chill little forearm trainer that I've recently been getting into and doing. My stomach, I know it's gonna get better the more that I'm in a calorie deficit. I just gotta like be better about eating and like working out and making sure I'm like intaking less calories and that I'm burning more calories than I eat right now. Because that's my biggest issue. And I know then like I'll get some of that fat on my chest and on my stomach off. But it can just be annoying because it seems like whenever I'm like losing fat and like losing a little bit of weight, it seems to go away from my legs. You know, so my legs like a little bit smaller, even though they're obviously like stronger, more muscular. It's a little weird. But yeah, cardio. Yeah, I do a lot of cardio. Hey, gotta sleep. Have a good night, y'all. Appreciate you, bro. Assisted pull-ups and seated rows will get your back straight. Yeah, for sure. Yo, what's good, Ace? We'll do Pokemon card today in a second. We all need a gym, bro. Yeah, a little bit. The powder is a solid addition. I also drink it with milk, but I never did it before bed. Usually, right before I go lift. Oh, I see. Okay, I see. But yeah, I'm trying to. Chick-fil-A is actually pretty good for protein goals if you order the right things. Yeah, no, I agree. Like, we got like grilled nuggets over there and stuff like that. Hydrate, I got you. Oh shit, maybe I'll redeem freestyle then? Yo, chill, bro. Not at night. I can't freestyle at night. Did I not? I was about to say. Surprised you're shipping this late? Yeah, I don't do this often. This won't be an often thing, I'll be honest. Oh, that's not great. Oh, never mind, I forgot. This is no, I have lesser pressure. It's fine. Okay, it's gonna take me a little bit, but I think I'll be fine since I have lesser purge. This move isn't gonna do a lot of damage because of my special attack stat being kind of low, but it's at least like decent, so it's not too bad. Taking a break from Emma Kaiso? Yeah, exactly. I'll be on this some more later today in the morning. You should weigh your food too, bro. It's like night and day when you know how many calories you're eating and how much protein you're getting. Yeah, exactly. I need to like, I'm kind of like annoyed with like the process of it because I want to be lazy and just like, and just like vibe things like, oh yeah, like I ate about this much and I worked out about this much, so I probably burned all my calories and stuff like that. Like, no, I need to count the calories. I need to probably get like a watch and just keep track of everything I'm for real eating and like stop being lazy and stuff like that. Because I think that's my biggest issue is my caloric intake. I'm probably intaking more calories than I'm burning on a day-to-day basis, which is why I'm like not really losing a lot of like fat in like very noticeable quantities. I definitely do see it, and when I'm going consistently, I definitely do see it and I feel it and I feel better and stuff like that. But I just gotta like, oh, hold on, I need to lock in real quick. Okay, never mind, we're chilling. But I definitely feel it, I definitely see it. Are you gonna meal prep? I probably should. It would be good for me because I'd like start cooking a little bit more as well. Yo, Greg, the taxes are abysmal. Word. I mean, you asked my parents about that. My parents be doing all the tax stuff and like keep it a buck with you. I have to figure it out when I move out and like I'm, you know, really for real adulting all by myself. But for right now, you know, it doesn't hurt to just let my parents take care of that kind of stuff. It's pretty good, especially if you're eating deficit. Yeah. Inflation hit the channel points hard? Yeah, a little bit. Oh, you talking about channel point taxes? Oh yeah, nah, bro. Prices is up, bro. Prices is up. Ooh. Okay, this is fine. I think. I mean, from the Pokemon that we've been running, and that I've seen in this challenge, I don't really think this Pokemon is gonna make it through Rourke. Cause Rourke is just like, he's just different, bro. Like, he's not like, dang, what the hell? Yo, I love you, Karomi. Thank you so much for the Twitch Prime, bro. He's not like Brock level hard. He's probably like around Roxanne Brawly difficulty, but he's still like a pretty high difficulty spec, spike because he's got 6 Pokemon, which is crazy. You know, it's so funny, bro, because Brock doesn't even have 6 Pokemon, and yet he's the hardest out of the 3. Do you do abs at the gym or home? I do abs a little. I do a little bit of both. I do it at the gym and I do it at home too. Sometimes if I don't go to the gym, I do a core workout just to make sure I'm like getting myself right. But yeah. What's your opinion on Gen 4? It's my favorite gen. It's probably my favorite gen too. I like Gen 4 a lot. I like Diamond Pearl Platinum and Hogwarts Silver a lot too. Those games are really tough. I enjoy those games quite a bit. I shouldn't do all that much, yeah. Not from investment community. Not with that special defense stat, you know. Whew. And we're the best game, but plat top 2 as well. Yeah, I don't hate that. Gem Bros in chat, please get your fiber. Protein is amazing to consume, but please don't neglect your fiber because you got to be able to push the business out, and also important for your colon. Yeah, no, for sure. I know, like, I need to start drinking more, like, drinking. I need to start eating more, like, yogurt and stuff like that. That's a good source of, like, protein. It's got some good fibers, yeah, you know, especially, like, granola yogurts and stuff like that. So I need to get like some more into like the yogurt and stuff like that. I need a bit more potassium, for my muscles and stuff like that, so I don't be cramping as much as I do. Literally the other day when I was playing basketball, I like did a Euro step and I got like an OD cramp in my calf for a second. I took like a whole possession off on the court because I sat down underneath the other hoop and I was like, yo, what is going on? But then I got up and I was straight. But I was like, yo, like, it was crazy. Who's your NBA player comp? I'm nowhere near good enough to have an NBA player comp. I'm like terrible. I don't know how to play basketball. I literally don't know how to play. Like I don't know how to dribble the ball. Like anytime I had the ball, I was like, oh man, I should like try and dribble around this person so I can get like an easy layup at the basket. And then I realized I didn't know how to dribble the basket. Oh, Garcia, thank you so much for the gossip. I appreciate you. I realized I didn't know how to dribble the ball, so I was like, oh dang, like I guess I just gotta pass it. Or anytime I got the ball, I would just pull up and shoot like I'm Klay Thompson. But I'm not Klay Thompson, and that doesn't make for like fun basketball for everyone else on my team. If I just pull up every time I have the ball and I don't include people that I don't play with the team, you know what I mean? So that didn't make for like fun basketball for everybody else, but it made for fun basketball for me. So sometimes I'd get the ball and I just Klay Thompson put it up, and I definitely made one of those threes, and it was lit. But other than that, yeah, I'm terrible. Dang, how do you not know how to dribble? Okay, when I say I don't know how to dribble, here's what I mean. Here's what I mean. So let me explain something to you. I know how to dribble. I know that by bouncing the ball, not with your palm, but with your fingertips, so you can get more control and more power on the ball. I understand that, right? But one, I'm much more comfortable dribbling with my right hand. I literally don't have a left hand when it comes to dribbling. And I don't know how to control the ball in my body as I'm moving around. Like, I'm not great at moving with the ball, especially if I'm trying to move with the ball, like, quickly. You know, if I'm trying to, like, blow past someone really, really quickly. You know what I mean? Which is why I did a lot of Euro stepping, because I could just, like, take a step and like still move, but I don't have to worry about dribbling the ball because I'm just holding the ball. And then like from there on, I could just jump and put a shot and like just get like an ugly looking midi off. You know what I mean? But like, I don't know how to dribble. So you're Jaylen Brown? Okay, bro. Jaylen Brown can obviously dribble the ball way better than me. I have no handles though. That's what I mean. I have no handles. I don't know how to handle the ball correctly. I can't dribble the ball through my legs. I can't dribble it behind my back. None of that stuff. I have to just like dribble the ball forward really, really fast and like go around somebody, or I had to Euro step around somebody. That's the only way. That's literally the only way. Do you like struggle? Yeah. What happened to the walking wake run? In the morning, bro. In the morning. Euros are dirty if you got it down. I don't even know. I might be traveling with the Euro. All I know. Okay. How do I? Let me show. Let me show what my Euro step look like. Maybe y'all can let me know if I'm traveling or not. Right? So, let's say this chair is an opposing defender that I played against, right? I'd be dribbling. I'm like, oh, defender I can't go around. Boom, lay the ball. Basically like that. Something along those lines. Since I don't know how to like dribble around them efficiently without getting the ball taken from me, I'll just go around them. And it seemed pretty effective. I get me to the basket. I'm packing that. Okay, I'm doing it mad slow right now. Okay. That looks traveling. Jaylen Brown as well. Okay, let me tell you right now. Daniel, let me tell you right now, bro. I'm doing it slow right now because I'm not trying to stomp on the ground. But I'm gonna let you know right now, I'm not good at basketball. But when it came to that specific motion, it was OD fast. It was really, really fast. Yeah, you took 3 steps. What do you mean? Dribble, and then it's one, right? And then jump, and then I can put up. That's not 3 steps. Maybe if I go 1, 2, and then take another one, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not good at basketball rules. Maybe, you know, when I start streaming my hoop sessions on the weekends, y'all can let me know if I'm traveling or not, so I can figure out the rules. So like, if I end up playing in like a men's league or something like that, I don't just pick up travels for no reason. Billy traveling home with the ball. All right, bro. But I'm gonna let you know. I was only taking like 1 step while holding the ball. And I was moving very, very quickly when I did it. Like, I would literally, like, I'd get the ball in transition. I'd come sprinting with the ball down the field. And then the dudes, because they knew that, like, the people I was playing with, like, we don't know how to play basketball, like, weird, like, trash. I would literally be dribbling down the ball. I'd be dribbling down full court, full speed. I get to the person, step around them, boom, lay the ball up. It was kind of, I felt like I was crazy. It felt crazy when I was doing it. It felt crazy. I don't know if it was crazy, but I just know I felt crazy. I was like, ooh, that's kind of nice. I just blew right past that guy. And 1 basketball. Yeah, true. You need to add Sham God in your bag. I don't know what that means. Maybe clean. Hard to tell without actually having the ball. Exactly, bro. Next time I'm doing a hoop session, I'll stream it. I'll have you guys watch it. Y'all can let me know if I'm traveling. Greg live at 1 a.m. What's going on here? I'm just chilling, play Pokemon, bro. What you think is going on? Put some jelly on it. What does that mean? I just know you call fouls while playing. Nah. If anything, I'm probably the one fouling. I was playing some mad aggressive defense because that's like the only thing I really know how to play. Because I don't really know how to like what to do with the ball in my hand, but I know what to do when someone else has the ball in their hand, and it's not let you around them and guard with your pelvis, get in front of them. You can't hand check them and grab them. So I know that's a foul. But I'll just get in front of them, and then when they went up to the basket, maybe I'd like put a little bit more contact pressure on them, and if I fouled them, I fouled them, and then they get the ball. It is what it is. But I mean, I wasn't calling any fouls on me. I was definitely getting some very, very aggressive fouls put on me, and definitely one of my Euro sets, the dude definitely grabbed my arm and pulled me down, and I almost fell, and I just didn't say anything because it's just regular, it's just pickup basketball, so I wasn't gonna trip over it. My player comp is Kyle Lowry. I will not be elaborating. W player comp. Wait, did you beat Emerald? No, I call fouls on soft call. Shout out to Luca for GOAT. Yeah, no, I wasn't calling fouls and stuff like that, like. Because again, like, I don't really know what is a foul. Like, obviously, I know something like egregious would be a foul, you know? But, like, I don't really know, like, all the inner workings of what is a foul, you know? I see NBA players, like, jump in the air and then they jump into somebody, release the ball, and then the ref calls a foul. Like, that right there doesn't make sense to me. But I understand, like, if I'm holding someone's shirt, that's a foul. If I'm hand checking somebody and forcing my hand in front of them or forcing my arm, like, and pushing them back, that's a foul. You can't guard with your arms and your hands. You need to guard with your pelvis. I understand that. And I understand that that's a foul, right? But, like, I don't understand, like, everything about, you know, how I need to let the offensive player move when it comes to them, like, laying up at the basket. I also don't know the rules behind goaltending, too. Because there were some lays that I swatted out the air that they were like, that's goaltending. I'm like, bro, like, I felt like you put that ball up, and as soon as it left your hand, I just swatted it immediately away from you. Like, I don't really know how that was. I don't really know how that's goaltending, bro. Isn't goaltending like if I grab it out the hoop or something like that? I was not grabbing the ball out the hoop, but like when the dude laid the ball up, if I was right in front of him and I was talking to him, I would jump up and I would smack that ball out the way. And they were saying that that's goaltending. I'm like, bro, goaltending? I'm like, how is that goaltending? Contact with the shooting arm is always a foul. See, like, that is a great way of putting it. That's a great way of putting it. But it's like contact with the shooting arm is a foul. Oh, that's not good. Oh, never mind. I didn't do any damage. Okay, good. Good. Blocked by Greg. Yeah, no, okay, so I'm actually... Wait, hold on, let me see. They jump into people to enter the shooting motion when the other guy already jumped in the air to draw a foul because his momentum just hits you in the air. Greg, if I catch you on a fast break, I'm pitting your shit against the glass. I'm 5'5". Shep, I'm gonna nuke your stuff, bro. If the ball is coming down or hits the backboard first or inside the hoop, then it's a goaltend. Or if it hits the glass and you block it. Okay. Wait. Hold on. Wait. Hold on. Wait, hold on. We need to watch this. Is this not a goaltend then? Am I tripping? Is this not a goaltend? Am I tripping or am I tripping? Is this not a goaltend? Hold on, let me drag it over so I can see Twitch YouTube chat.
His third block of the game as we come up on a minute and a half remaining. Picked off by Iguodala to Curry, back to Iguodala to the rim. Oh, great block! James out of no. Iguodala to Curry.
Let me slow it down. Oh, it didn't hit the backboard yet. The ball has to be hit on an upward motion before it hits the glass. It didn't hit the glass yet. Okay. I see it now. When it slowed down, I see it. I was just mad confused. I'm like, what? Okay, I understand. It didn't hit the glass yet. It did not hit the glass yet. Okay. Yeah, he hit it into the glass. James blocked it into the glass. Okay. Because I was thinking, because I've seen that block like a trillion times, you know? Because it's like a part of basketball history. So I was like a little bit confused when you said that, and I was like, wait, I'm like, didn't LeBron low-key do that and they didn't call it goaltend? Okay, so I'm not tripping. Warriors fans crying rewatching that? No. It's not that deep. Okay. But appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for helping me get like a little bit more hip with the rules of basketball and understanding it, because that makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. I think I'm starting to understand that a little bit more. Okay, cool. Let's keep it pushing now. Okay, I got body slam. This is good. Also, thank you guys so much. Ooh, shadow punch. Okay, that's actually really, really good. Okay, I'll take it over luster purge, methinks. I think he was a little bit better. Okay, by the way, thank you guys for the 4K likes on TikTok. If we can hit 10K, that'd be really, really awesome. But thank you guys so much for the likes. I appreciate it regardless. Okay, predictions going up for Rourke. Fresh braids? Nah. These aren't fresh anymore. These are like 3 weeks old. I mean, they don't look terrible. You know, I actually washed my hair for the first time the other day because I haven't been letting my hair wet because I didn't want it to get like all messed up and stuff like that. But I washed my hair for the first time in a minute. Prediction going up for Rourke. Y'all got 2 minutes to decide. Go. Let me know when you want to get into curling. Oh, I did talk about curling. I look, you do want to get into curling. I think it'd be fun. I must not have caught a stream in a little while. No, bro, I promise you. We're going to be doing Emerald in the morning. When we seeing Greg on a soccer field, okay, I'm going to show you guys something. Hold on. I'm going to find a picture. I'm going to show you guys something. Hold on. Oh my god, I can't believe I'm about to show this. I cannot believe I'm about to show this. Oh my god. Okay, here we go. Okay, I'm about to show you something. Okay. God damn, I gotta log into my Facebook, I think. Damn, I think I gotta log into my Facebook. Oh my god. I do not remember my password. I think it's this email. I think it's this one. And then I think this is the password. Okay, not gonna lie, I'm not gonna do this. I was gonna grab a picture of old young me playing soccer on my mom's Facebook. Pyro Cycle, thanks so much for the follow, by the way. But yeah, nah, I played soccer all my life. I'm definitely way more washed now because I haven't really played soccer for real in like years. But I played, so I guess not all my life, but I played soccer a lot growing up. But I was never really what positions, man. I played defense and I played goalie. I was never great with I was never amazing at like dribbling the ball. You're gonna find this about me when it comes to like a lot of like games and sports that I play, is I've never been like the most technical. I'm always like much more like slow paced and like defensive and more methodical and just about like everything that I normally do. You know what I mean? So like I played defense and I wasn't really like, because I wasn't really crazy at like offensive creation. I wasn't really amazing at like creating my own shot on the field and stuff like that and getting around like a bunch of different defenders. Like what I was able to do is I had a lot of stamina and I was faster than most people that I played soccer against. So I would just run around people, you know, or I had the potential to like take it slower and like do like quick little bursts of speed, you know? And I had like 1 to 5 moves in my bag that I would use to get around someone, but I wasn't like this amazing like shot. I didn't have like the most great accuracy and stuff like that. I was just like a really, really good passer and playmaker. I played good defense. And then I played a lot of goalie too, like in rec leagues and stuff like that, just because goalie is something that like people didn't really want to play because like it can be a little bit stressful and you don't get to move around a lot. But personally, I like goalie. It was fun, and I played it like a couple times in like some like championship games and like the rec league I used to play in as a kid and stuff like that. It's not great. Okay, not gonna lie, having my speed drop and having only 42 speed is not a great start, but okay, W. I'll heat wave this guy. Don't make contact with it. I don't want to make contact with a Pokemon if I don't have to. This is really bad. I think I just lost. Yeah, it's over. It's over. Wait, Shadow Punch won't miss. Yeah, it's over. Yeah, it's actually never been more over in my life. Oh my god. Yeah, it's so over. Praise for Offset? What happened to Offset, bro? Offset shot and floated? You're lying. Rapper Offset reportedly shot near Florida casino. Wow, okay, I see. Oh, that's terrible. Yeah, praise for him. I hope he gets better. I hope he's okay. Lil TJ as well. Yeah, praise for him as well. I suppose. Praise for him as well. Don't want to lay. Yeah. Praise for Lil TJ as well. Praise for Lil TJ as well. Why am I not clicking Sucker Punch? I'm a troll. Okay, it's fine. Let me lock in. Nothing's dying, bro. It's impossible. I can't win it. Yeah, no. And I just got crit too. Yeah, you got it. Nothing would die. Literally nothing would die, bro. Nothing would die. It's ridiculous. Just absolutely nothing would die. It makes no sense, bro. It made no sense. It's whatever. It's fine. Why do I believe? I don't know, bro. They fought. I heard you rumor that it was TJ that did it. Really? He's apparently in custody. Really? Oh, then no praise for. Oh, you know what? No. Praise for everybody. Praise for everybody. Everybody needs God. But y'all had me thinking that little TJ got shot and it was like shot somewhere else or kind of crossfire in another situation. No, if he's the one that shot Offset tonight, then yeah, he needs to be in jail. Let's skip this bad boy. That's not a winner. That's not a winner at all. That's not a winner at all. That's not a winner at all. What are y'all talking about? Chat. Speaking of hair, anybody have unbalding advice? Unbalding advice. Yeah, don't use multi-purpose shampoo and conditioner. Use separate products and make sure you're using them right. Word. I'm 20K up now. Let's go. Congratulations. Also, personally, I take estrogen, but that one's not for everybody. Generally, though, 3 years ago, I had a horrible hairline, and now I have a full head once more. So, taking estrogen helps with hair growth? That's interesting. I didn't know that. Is that true? Okay. What's the first Pokemon game you played? I was about to say it was this one. It technically wasn't this one. It was Pokemon Pearl. I got, for my 5th birthday, ooh, Tangled Feet. Doubles evasion when confused. Why? Sure, bro. We be taking estrogen, but it's not for hair growth. Nah, I'm dead. Decent stats? Yeah, the stats are decent. But it's getting one tap by this Krabby, unfortunately. Okay, it's alive. Okay, maybe if the Krabby misses. Oh, then... Okay, let's see. That game was expensive when it came out? Nah, I mean, not when I was 5. But yeah, for my 5th birthday, one of my classmates, or maybe it was one of the kids on my soccer team, he came to my party and he gifted me Pokemon Pearl. And to this day, actually that's not true. That's not true because I beat it eventually like a couple years ago. But like up until like a couple years ago, just because like I hadn't played it and I hadn't revisited it since I was a kid, I literally had never beaten Pokemon Pearl without cheats. Because I was able to beat it with some actual replay hacks. Like I was doing like an infinite HP hack and stuff like that so I could beat the game. And I was able to beat it. You know what I mean? But like up until like a couple years ago, I had never beaten Pokemon Pearl solely like normally. Because I was playing it when I was like 5. Like, you know, when the game is actually kind of hard. You know, if I was playing Pokemon Sword when I was 5, I probably would have actually beaten the game. Well, I don't know, maybe. I was 5. Okay, let's go next. But yeah. Did you beat Emerald with Walking Awake? Nah, we'll see how things go tomorrow morning. True, the hair growth is only a very pleasant and welcome side effect. It was mostly for growth. I was mostly after boob growth. Oh, I see. So people don't take estrogen for hair growth. You had me thinking that people was out here just taking estrogen when they were balding, bro. You was taking estrogen for a completely different reason, and you just happen to get more hair. Okay. Okay. I coach my cousin's youth team. The group age range around 11 to 13-year-olds, and a lot of them like to try and be flashy. But what we drill is their vision and field by scanning and being aware and maintaining composure under pressure and played a simple game. They went unbeaten in a 15-game season and made it to the semis, which they lost. This year, they look so much better. Here's to them getting to the finals and winning. No, I hope they do win, bro. And that boy Johnny 10, if you're allowed to record and they win, you should definitely record the game. I'll definitely watch it. I like watching soccer. I like watching soccer at that level. And just like at like high school and like college level and stuff like that. College level and high school level soccer, I enjoyed watching. I don't watch it as much now, but like when I was in high school, I would like go to some of the soccer games. I'd travel and I'd watch them because they were fun to watch and stuff like that. Professional and like Premier League soccer, the field is just too damn big, bro. It's just too... Why does my attempt counter say 164? Am I not definitely past 164 attempts? Hold on, something not right. Something is definitely not right with my tracker. Hold on. Tracked info. Pass runs. Nah. 1 to 40. Okay. Tried Pokemon? No. Is my tracker number going up? I feel like it's not going up at all. I feel like I've been at 164. Maybe I was at 150. Am I bugging, chat? You know what? I'll find out right now. It says I have 164 attempts right now. if I reset, yeah, I'll reset right now because it's Pokemon are trash. And if it still says 164, then I'll know. Then I'll know. My cousin is a Spurs fan, so he going through it. What's wrong with the Spurs? What's wrong with the Spurs? What happened to 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 the Spurs? Spurs fan or not? What's wrong with that word? What happened to the Spurs? What happened to the Spurs? Stop playing with me. Don't just say that. Don't just say that. Don't just say that. Wemby got hurt? No. You're lying. 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 Early rib injury? No. No. He's our last hope, bro. Okay, 165. Okay, my attempt count is going up. So this is my attempt counter. No, Wemby's supposed to save basketball. He's supposed to save the Soul Society, bro. This is like when I was about to look. You say a Bleach spoiler. Let me chill. I was about to say a Bleach spoiler. I was about to say a Bleach spoiler. Let me chill. But if you watch Bleach, you know you beat Kaiso Emerald. No, bro. Y'all asking this like y'all wouldn't know when I beat it. Y'all asking this like y'all would not know when I officially beat it. Oh, we can go band for band. Oh, my fault, OG. My fault, OG. My fault. Glad Hornets in the playoffs. Me too. I'm excited to see the Hornets this year. I'm excited to see them in the playoffs, see what they're doing. Dang, there's looking at a lot of people for this late at night. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all for stopping in. I know it's like, you know, a different game, much more low energy and chill, but I appreciate y'all for stopping by still. Good to see y'all, man. It's good to see y'all. Puts a smile on my face. It's cool. It's dope. This is the best Ninetales I think we've ever gotten, ever. I mean, the stat spread isn't great, but I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna try using it. Like, this is easily the best Ninetales we've gotten in any, however many thousands of attempts we've done on Kaizo. Like, this is actually a pretty damn good Pokemon. I'm a Muddy Water. Okay, we're chilling. Unless I miss. I didn't miss. W. Okay. This is a good ass Pokemon. That's so funny. We were talking about soccer Spurs, but Wemby was injured at the same time. No way. Oh wow, that's crazy. They're gonna send Wemby to the playoffs. They have to. Yeah, for sure. I wouldn't miss round 2 for the I grade 12 4K. What? What are you talking about? The Ninetales going far? I don't know. It's a little slow. We'll see. I'll use it though. 0 moves. Yeah, but the moves it has are good. That's what I'm saying. That's why I said that this Ninetales is really, really good. Like, if it gets some good TM moves, that'd be great. But like the moves that it has right now are spectacular. Like, it has good moves right here, right now. Like Clay. Word. I like the vibe, but I understand why you wouldn't stream at these times frequently, especially after streaming earlier in the day. Exactly, bro. Because like, look, you know, in the hopefully near future where I'm streaming full time and making content all the time and just like really buy into being an unemployed content machine and just like making all the amazing dope content for you guys. In that world, I would stream probably more often at night. Because I would like be a little bit more rested, you know. Like I spent like the last 8 hours, maybe 9 hours on my feet working. You know what I mean? So like that's why like, you know, I can't do like a night stream every time, because sometimes I'm either going straight to sleep or I need some time to like chill, relax, and like unwind. You know, like I might still hop on a game and play a game and like have a good time playing a game like my homies. Like I hopped on League last night with some homies I played. Sometimes I hop on Marvel Rivals. Sometimes I play some Showdown with some people, you know what I mean? But like when it comes to like streaming, you know, like I be getting tired, you know, so I after working a whole day and streaming early the day before. Yo, Greg, you play Deadlock? Nah, but should I? A lot of my homies be playing it and they seem to really like it, but I haven't really gotten all that into it. I haven't really gotten into it, but it seems cool. It seems cool. On the real, my knowledge on basketball isn't anywhere near chess, but could I get an in as to why NBA players get injured as frequently as they do? Okay, so when it comes to NBA players getting, okay, firstly, I'll just say this right now. As someone who's like, I'm just gonna say this right now, and I have no shame in saying it. I am definitely out of shape, right? My back and like my body's pretty sore right now after playing a lot of full court basketball. Now, did I also eat and like prep my body well before I did that? No. Was I also playing for like 5 hours straight in the hot sun? Yes. But my body is tired, right? Now, imagine if I had to do that like every single day almost, or like multiple days in a row. You know what I mean? Like NBA players, they play a lot. And they play very, very intense basketball. And sometimes they play a lot of minutes. and they're constantly putting their bodies through like a lot of like physical stress. Like they're working on, they're playing a lot, you know what I mean? And then on top of that, NBA, while it may seem to be like a big like flop, you know, flopper's paradise, as people like have been kind of like dragging a little bit with like foul baiting and stuff like that, the NBA is a very, very physical league, you know? And because these basketball players are doing large marvels of athleticism, it lends to them being more injured nowadays, right? Now, when it comes to like the overall, I can't hit this dust goal. Wow, that's actually so tragic. That's actually so tragic. Okay, I'll just reset then. When it comes to like the actual average athleticism, the average athlete now is not more athletic than the average athlete from 50 years ago. And that's scientifically proven, and that's across all sports, right? It's not that Joe Folks or man, who's like an old player. Who's like an old player. It's not that Bill Russell was nowhere near as athletic as Anthony Edwards, right? But the athleticism required to play basketball and what was asked of those players at the time was not required back then as it is now, right? And as like research has gotten better and training has gotten more sophisticated, and conditioning and whatever these people have to do has gotten more and more sophisticated, the players have been able to like show off more of their athleticism, right? Like if the training regimens and everything that they were doing back in like the 70s, the 60s, and the 80s was much more was much more sophisticated, then maybe there would have been like a lot of crazier high flyers back in like the 70s and the 80s. Maybe John Stockton would have been like a dunk contest like award recipient or something like that, you know what I mean? But that just wasn't really asked of them, required of them, nor did they have the technology, the science, and like the training regimens to like bring out that athleticism, right? So the players aren't as athletic, aren't more athletic or like crazy more athletic than the players of yesteryear. They just are more skilled, and they have been taught to bring out more of that athleticism into their play. So that's why it may seem that way, that like players are just more athletic than they were like 50 years ago, but it's not necessarily true. Like players aren't faster, players' verticals aren't all that much bigger and stuff like that. Like the averages are, wow, I'm about to get nuked by this thing right now. The averages are all about the same. Wow, W Zap Cannon, bro. But because they're doing more intense things. Like, for example, I'm going to let you know right now, laying the ball up, pretty chill. You don't even really need to jump for it if you want to lay the ball up, right? Dunking the ball, that is a full body thing. Like, you jump, lift the ball up, slam it down, like, and then you got to land. Like, that's really, really hard on your joints. And it can be really, really hard on your back, too. Like, dunking the ball is a lot. Dunking the ball is a lot. And just moving around is a lot. Never mind, bro, had a career-ending injury. So you're saying the game is different? Yeah, the game is different and requires different attributes. Exactly. The game is different, and they're doing more athletic things. I'm not going to say, like, listen. How do I say this, right? The NBA players of today are doing more athletic feats, but the NBA players of yesteryear could have potentially done those same things because they weren't crazy weaker than the players of today, right? They just are more skilled, and they're able to bring out more of their athleticism into their play. And that's why it looks that way, right? But, ooh, we got Garchomp, W. Oh, what does Super Look do? Isn't that increased crit? Ooh, okay. I like that. I need some special moves for sure, but I like this. This is good. This is a good Pokemon. I can hit this Blizzard, too. Hopefully. I hit the Blizzard. I think I won. Oh my god, he's gonna put me to sleep. That's so fake, and I missed. That's so fake. That's so fake. Oh, I'm alive. Oh my god. Okay, Hyper Fang. Okay, that's good. Now, older players would get cooked. Look, like I just said, the players of today are more skilled than the players of yesteryear. That's undeniable. They're more skilled, right? And because they're more skilled, they're able to bring out more of their athleticism, right? But Anthony Edwards isn't just like a superhuman compared to Bill Russell. Nikola Jokic isn't a superhuman compared to Wilt Chamberlain. You know what I mean? There's just more sophisticated technology and training that is helping these players use their athleticism and their natural born gifted athleticism to bring out more like ridiculous feats of like strength and stuff like that, you know? Nice clutch, yeah. Did you like NBA 2K? Nah, I never played 2K growing up as a kid. My cousins never taught me how to play. Whenever I would go over it, and this happened with real basketball too, in like a lot of different games. Whenever my cousin would watch me, he would be playing like Call of Duty, 2K, and like sometimes we'd go to the basketball court. But they never wanted to teach me how to play. They just like wanted to play it and like just wanted me to be there because they had to babysit me. So like whenever they would play 2K, they would just sit and play for hours, and they'd be like, "Well, we'll teach you next game," and then next game never came. This is not meant to be a depressing story. I promise it's not like I think about this every day. But people ask me about 2K specifically, and I have this very, very specific story when it comes to 2K, Madden, those games, and why I don't really know how to play basketball either. Because my cousin and his older brother would go to the court all the time, and then I would sit there, and then I would walk around and play in the swing set in the playground or whatever, and they would play basketball because they wanted to play basketball, but they didn't want to teach me, right? And I got no like ill will or like anger towards them or anything like that. But yeah, when people ask me, "Yo, Greg, how do you not know how to play basketball? You're black." It's because my cousins that were black never taught me. It just is what it is. They give you the unplugged controller? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and one of the reasons why, and it started getting, they started to play more. There were some games that they would play with me, so like Nintendo games and like Smash and Mario Kart and stuff like that, they would play with me. But then like I got access to the internet and I started watching videos and I started playing these games, and that started to get really, really good. Like when I was like 12 years old, no, even earlier than that. When I was 11 years old, I found out about Melee and I found out about wave dashing, right? And basically, like, before my cousins, like, we would play free-for-alls together, and, like, it'd be pretty even between who would win and stuff like that. Just me learning how to wave dash alone was enough for me to pretty much demolish, like, my cousins, like, in pretty much any situation we were ever playing those games forever, right? And then, like, it just got better. Like, then I understood how, like, L canceling was working, and they literally thought I was cheating because I was just moving so much faster than them. I was moving so much faster than all of them, right? Because I would wave dash around them. I had better movement options. I was doing anything out of wave dash, which basically means I was doing any move out of a dash, because that's what makes wave dashing so good in that game. And then on top of that, I was L canceling, so I was recovering from lag faster. I was just moving way faster than these guys. I knew combos and everything and stuff like that, and that was when they stopped playing with me. Dang, who did you main in Melee? I played Marth and I played Sheik. But when I played Marth and I played Sheik now, but when I was a kid, I played a lot more Falco. So I watched a lot of Mango, I watched a lot of PPMD, I watched a lot of West Balls when I was a kid and stuff like that. And so I knew how to do like pillar combos and all that stuff when I was like 11, 12 years old. So I was doing that to them on FD and on any stage that we play on, and they were like, "Yo, like, nah, bro, he's too nice now." You got your lick back after years? No, exactly. It was getting to the point where, and it became that way in every single Smash game, because once I got good at Melee and I had Smash Bros fundamentals, whenever we would play Brawl, like at my other friend's house, like a church friend of ours house, like I would beat them in that game too. It was getting to the point, like, dude, it's like a church. Dude, yo, okay. Let me know. Type 1 if the cousin that I'm talking about, you guys want him to come on stream and we sit here and we talk about these memories, because we have so many stories, bro. But there's literally a time where me and my cousin were basically doing free-for-alls. So it was me doing a 1v3 against a bunch of against my cousin and then 2 of our friends from church, right? And we basically played like a bunch of games of Brawl free-for-alls, and basically they were like, "Yo, we're gonna team on you, but we'll let you choose the stage." And that's exactly what they did. Like, they let me choose the stage, but they teamed on me. And then basically I won like 3 games in a row, but the last game that I won, it was really, really close. Now, okay, now obviously looking back on this is honestly some hoe stuff, but I was like 12, 13 years old or whatever at the time, so obviously it makes sense that I did this. But I hopped off because they wanted to keep playing until they won. But yeah, like, even then, like, in that 3v1 when I was 13, like, because I just had a much better grasp on the mechanics, like, I was still beating them. Like, for example, we would play on Hyrule Temple, and I would know when I got to high percent to go down to, like, the Fight Club in Hyrule Temple, and anytime they would hit me, I would tech it. They'd be like, "How are you freezing yourself in place? You're cheating, you're hacking," and stuff like that. I'm like, "No, bro, it says teching. You just gotta learn how to tech." Hey, Falco, mains, PPMD, Mango, West Balls, goated. Love seeing the gods back then go at it. Yeah, no, exactly, bro. Hot take, there's only 4 Melee gods. PPMD never belonged. I think either your brain doesn't work or you didn't watch Melee. Watch the metagame documentary and you gotta understand. People like sleep on PPMD and think PPMD was like a fake Melee god because of his like testosterone injury and like whatever he had personally going on, just like he just like wasn't nice or something like that because he had to like retire a little bit earlier than the others. PPMD was very, very good. You also need to understand what made the five gods is the fact that until like Leffen showed up, any tournament that one of those 5 players went to, they won, right? Anytime that any of those 5 players went to a tournament, they won. PPMD also won one of the biggest Melee tournaments of all time in Apex 2012. So what are we talking about? 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 I think it was Apex 2012. Yeah, what are we talking about? Or maybe it wasn't. Maybe it wasn't 2012. Maybe it was 2010. What Apex did PPMD win? He won Apex 2014 and Apex 2015. One of the big. Those are some of the biggest Apexes of all time. So what are we talking about? He's a great player. His prime was short. What do you mean his prime was short? He literally didn't lose a tournament to anyone that wasn't Mango, Mutaking, HBox, or Mana for like 5 years. What do you mean short prime? He just left because he couldn't play anymore. Not to mention, I'm pretty sure in 2014 he beat Mutaking, and then in 2015, so he won 2 of the biggest Melee tournaments back to back, with Apex 2015 being a 1,037 man bracket. And then he beat Armada in grand finals, and I think he eliminated Leffen, who beat Mango that tournament. And I think that was PPMD's last huge win, and it was a huge deal. So I don't know what we're doing. Oh, this isn't great. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Like, if we rank the gods, he's clearly 5th, and you could argue Leffen in top 5. Okay, if we're talking about all-time, like, Melee careers, yeah. Nah, not saying saying PPMD is not a god is insane. Do put in work. Exactly. PPMD was nasty. You're bugging. You're actually bugging. You're actually bugging, bro. You need to go back and watch PPMD, or like watch the Smash documentary, or watch the metagame documentary. You need to really understand like what PPMD was on, bro. Like PPMD was really, really good. Was good, great. Just got back from class. What's problem, bro? Like if we rank the five gods, he's clearly 5th. Yes, bro. If we rank the 5 gods, he's clearly 5th, and part of that is because he retired before a lot of the 5 gods. Nobody's gonna sit here and say that PPMD is the best Melee player of all time. Nobody's probably even gonna argue that PPMD is a top 5 Melee player of all time, because I think if we're talking some best Melee players of all time, we've got like Armada, Mango, HBox, Cody, Zane. I mean, that's probably Cody, Zane, and like Leffen somewhere in there. I didn't even say Leffen's name. There's, I mean, obviously there's Plup too. Like Plup is also amazing. I mean, like there's a lot of players that could be like in contention for like that top 10 best players of all time list. You know what I mean? Shoot, I mean, like he obviously he's really, really old school, but too like PC, Chris, Ken. I mean, like there needs to be a conversation for them at least in like the top 20 all time, because they were doing their thing, even if it was years ago in a completely different era of Melee. They were doing their thing, you know what I mean? Ken, Mutaking, PC, Chris, exactly. I forgot to say Mutaking's name too. I literally didn't even say Mutaking's name too. There's tons of players that need to be in that discussion. Yeah. This who else? Bomb Soldier as well. The Falco player from Japan and stuff like that. Like these. And then there's another like player from Japan who I'm forgetting that's playing around those times. But like these players, they need to be discussed when we're talking about the greatest Melee players of all time. And then there's a lot of like other like really, really good high level players that like shoot, I forgot about none, bro. Wizrobe, Swedish Delight, Shoot At, like bro, like there's a lot of Melee players. There was a lot of Melee players that were amazing, but a lot of these Melee players were not better than PPMD was. Like, Swedish Delight did not have a better career than PPMD. No one's going to say that. No one's going to say that about Shoot At either. No one's going to say that about Chillin' Dude. No one's going to say that. People probably won't even say that about Ken and PC Chris. I think overall PPMD was better than Ken and PC Chris for sure. But they were good though. Yo, stop spamming share the live, bro. You spamming the chat. You clogging the chat. You clogging the chat, bro. You tripping. You tripping. Don't be doing that. 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 You clogging the chat. I'm trying to see what people are typing, dude. I think load management has a huge right. Y'all talking about basketball in the chat? What y'all talking about in basketball? I see y'all been talking about basketball in the chat, and I've been yapping a little bit about Melee, but what were y'all talking about? What y'all talking about? You're talking about load management? Yeah, the doctors and tech nowadays are so much better. It's actually insane. NBA players used to retire from a torn ACL. Yeah, exactly, bro. Yeah, and again, like, also, yo, I need to talk about this. A big thing. Okay, to the person, I don't know if the person who asked them, who asked why do NBA players get injured now a lot more often, right? I'm going to say it right now, right? And this might be a little bit of a stretch, but I don't think it is. I think part of the reason why we see NBA players get so injured is because now is because, and this is strictly for like mostly American players, but American players, these young kids, right? Listen, right? Jason Tatum suffered, I believe it was an ACL, or maybe it was a ruptured Achilles, right? But like these ACL tears, these ruptured Achilles, they're happening in really, really young players like Jason Tatum, whatchamacallit, Tyrese Halliburton. These players aren't even like 25 years old, you know what I mean? Achilles, not ACL, my fault. Maybe it was Halliburton also tore his Achilles. But these injuries are typically injuries that players would get later in their life. But what's happening, what I think is part of the reason why NBA players, especially American-born NBA players, get injured so much, I think it's AAU. Because these young players, normally, they'd be playing basketball, right? But they'd be playing basketball in college. They have significantly more mileage on their body because now there exists an entire, like, association and body of basketball that is for high school and middle school players to play basketball outside of basketball season. So now they're playing basketball basically year round. So they're accruing so many more miles on their body, and then they make it into professional basketball where even more than anything that's ever been asked of them is asked of them in terms of like physical taxing on their body, and then they get injured more often, you know? Like their ligaments and their joints are so much weaker. Their ligaments and their joints are so much weaker, bro. Thankfully, Tatum doesn't play super fast anyway. Also, it doesn't. Another reason why NBA players get injured more, and I touched on this before. Like the explosiveness and the feats of athleticism, they're not sustainable, bro. Like when you look at some of the greatest peak players of like basketball history, some of the most athletic players in basketball history, some of them have very short peaks because of injury. You look at Ja Morant, amazing athleticism, kind of peaked because of injury. Zion Williamson, I mean. Zion Williamson, we don't even know what's going on with Zion Williamson. I'm not going to say that Ja and Zion Williamson's careers are over because they're still so young. They still have so much basketball left to play, right? But they're like very, very weakened, almost crippled versions of themselves as they were like a couple years ago because of their high-flying tendencies. You know, when you look at someone like Derrick Rose extremely fast, like a really, really quick first step, high flyer, really, really flashy, great athleticism. He dealt with a lot of injuries, you know. I mean, he was the youngest player as of right now to ever win the MVP award. He deserved it. He was amazing. I think he led the league in scoring one time. I think that was in his MVP season that he won the league in scoring, or they led the league in scoring. Maybe he didn't, but he won an MVP award. And he was the youngest player to ever receive an MVP award in the NBA as of right now. And he was crippled by injury, bro. Like it's just like hold on, what's going on? The ridiculous feats of athleticism, while it is very, very impressive and fun to watch, it's not good for the well-being of the player. A playstyle like that isn't sustainable. Shoot, I mean, another player like that was very, very athletic, Dwayne Wade. Dwayne Wade, people called him the Flash. Really, really crazy first step. Mr. Touch That Paint. Like, he got into the paint, could lay the ball up, dunk the ball up, extremely athletic. And like, a little flashy. And then, you know, like, was a lot more injury prone. I mean, Dwayne Wade's still an all-time great, don't get me wrong. And I think overall Dwayne Wade's career was probably better than both of the players, all the players I just named are also athletic players. He's probably the best of them. I think he was probably better than Derrick Rose, in my opinion. But Wade's prime was short, too. With Loki short. Exactly, his prime was short because of injury. He also won Rookie of the Year. Yeah. His handle and shot at 6'9" was rare in the 2010s. Exactly, bro. Dwayne Wade was fun to watch. Yeah, exactly. D Rose couldn't land it and screwed him over with his injuries. Exactly. But like it's like you weren't asked to have to know how to land in like the yesteryear NBA and stuff like that. Like obviously it was good so you didn't hurt yourself, but it wasn't like such an important tendency to like if you didn't know how to do this, like you would be putting yourself at like insane risk. I think I just lost. Oh, this isn't good. Oh, never mind. I'm tripping. Thank God that thing was like a fake demon. I was actually so worried that thing was gonna like one-shot me or something. Oh, that's some bull. Oh my God, this is horse. This is so horse, bro. Just wake up. Okay, W. This needs some more moves, bro. Alright, let's get this person out of here. D Rose should have not been in the game when he got injured. Maybe. D Rose is literally why landings are taught now. Exactly. Hoops Discord is always worth coming to Twitch, which I appreciate you, bro. I'm glad that I'm like knowing a lot. I'm learning a lot more about basketball that I'm able to actually like talk about at least a little bit. You know, obviously I'm not some basketball historian or expert or anything like that, but I feel like I'm knowing a little bit more. But yeah, basically players now, they're asked, more is asked of them in terms of athleticism when it comes to being in the NBA. And that leads to them getting more injured because their ligaments and their joints are just being tested more. And then on top of that, American-born players are playing in AAU in high school, playing year-round basketball. So they're coming into the league with way more mileage on their body than someone like LeBron did, than someone like Dwayne Wade did, than someone like Chris Bosh did, than someone like Derrick Rose and Michael Jordan, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Much more mileage on their body than they did. You know what I mean? Not to say that those other players that I just named didn't work hard, that they didn't play basketball year-round, right? But they weren't playing AAU, very, very hyper-competitive basketball year-round. You know what I mean? AAU is very, very tried. It's very, very serious. Like, people say AAU very, very serious. It's not random pickup games at the park. Like, it's AAU is deep. It's deep. It's serious. Especially when money became involved in AAU. Honestly, D-Rose would have gotten injured regardless with his habits, unfortunately. That's another thing. Some NBA players just don't have the greatest habits. Like, for example, I think one of the biggest things, and I'm not going to say this, right? I'm going to say this, but I'm not going to say this definitively, right? But just because, like, growing up and playing around, like, star athletes and stuff like that, like, me, I was never a star athlete, you know? Like, I was, like, an above-average, solid runner when I did track. I ran, like, a 205 in the 800. I ran a 54 in the 400, right? If you run track, you know that those times are not going to win you state. They're not going to get you a D1 scholarship. But it's not abysmal. It's not terrible. It's not awful. I jumped like 40 feet in triple jump. That's not going to win you state. But it's a very, very respectable mark, and it's good. You know what I mean? But one of the things about me, and one of the reasons why I pretty much never really got injured when I played any sport, like pretty much ever. The reason why I never really got injured when I did any sport, especially when I was running track, despite everybody having injuries during track and stuff like that, like there was one time I got kind of injured because I landed wrong and when I was triple jumping, and that was literally it. The reason why, other than that one mistake that I never got injured, never pulled anything, never had any like muscle issues, is because I always stretch after practice, and I feel like people don't be stretching. People do not stretch like at all. It's like growing up watching the people that I played with, they didn't stretch. They didn't stretch after practice. They didn't stretch before practice. They didn't take the warm-up stretches seriously, and they didn't get their bodies right, and that led them to be more susceptible to injury. They just didn't stretch. And I'm not gonna sit here and say that NBA players aren't stretching, because maybe they are, maybe they aren't. But when I think about the star athletes that thought they were too good to stretch and do everything, those are the guys that had injuries way more often. So I wouldn't be surprised if like those star athletes that I grew up with in high school, they grow up to be stubborn star athletes in like professional sports, and then that leads them to, you know, be more susceptible to injury. Stretching is, yeah, that was Tom Brady's whole thing, pliability and stretching and stuff like that. Exactly, bro. They don't be stretching. Kirsten, there'll be more Emerald tomorrow morning, bro. Don't worry. But yeah, bro, like they don't be stretching. He ain't even stretched though. He ain't even stretched though. People don't realize how important stretching is. Exactly, bro. So I feel like that's part of the reason why it's like they don't be taking their conditioning and taking stretching seriously in certain professional sports. They're just like, oh, I made it here, I'm being paid the money, I'll be fine. And then like they get into the field and they're getting smoked because they didn't stretch and stuff like that, and then they pull a hammy, they pull something. Like when I hear about all these players having like hamstring injuries or quad injuries and stuff like that, I'm like, that low-key comes from not stretching, or not stretching efficiently and not stretching often, low-key. But I can't say for certain. I don't know these players' bodies more than like their coaching staff does, and more than these players do. I would get poison pointed in the middle of a gym. I would get poison pointed, and I don't even think I have a poison-related heal either. Oh, I have a forward store. Okay. This is actually fine. This is actually fine. Okay, prediction's going up. I really need to use the bathroom. Okay, it's 1 a.m. and I look, don't feel too tired. I'm going to keep going for a little bit longer. Okay, I'm going to use the bathroom really quick. I'll be right back. Give me 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. I'm back. Thank God Scotty B ain't messing up the market. Yeah, nice chill, low price bets. Oh, never mind. There's 50,000 points here. Good lord. Okay. I got a 4-store, and that's about it. So I'm probably going to use the 4-store on, like, turn 2 or turn 3. We'll see. What happened to Kaiso Iron Emerald? Dude, you literally asked that already, bro. Okay. It always amazed me that Westbrook didn't get a major injury. As a current track athlete who barely stretches, blew my hamstrings and had a terrible hip injury years ago, stretching helps a lot. Exactly, bro. Exactly, bro. Like, these people don't be stretching. They don't take it seriously. They're like, oh, I don't want to take it seriously. I just want to run and be fast and like impress the girls and like win the meets and stuff like that. Like, bro, like you need to take care of your body, because when it is those type of players that are the most athletic, that are the fastest, that need to be stretching the most. You know what I mean? Because the distance runners would always stretch. Obviously, it's important for distance runners to stretch as well. But when you're doing a lot of that anaerobic like exercise and really pushing your muscles, you know, like you need to be stretching. Your muscles need to be strong. It's not just about being in the weight room and being able to push a lot of weight with your legs and push a lot of weight with your arms. You need to be able to stretch and be flexible and have good muscle endurance and muscle flexibility. That's very, very important. And they don't, and a lot of people, they're like in the high school that I grew up with, and a lot of kids and like they are not taught how important stretching is. They don't want to stretch with the team. They think it's lame, they think it's corny, stuff like that, and then they get injured and they're like, oh my god, I can't run anymore. Like, they need to take that kind of stuff more seriously. And I wish that was stressed more. Well, I mean, it was stressed to us. People just didn't take it seriously. But I just wish it was stressed more like around the world and like around, you know, high schools and like leagues in general, that like, yo, you need to be stretching when you work out. You need to be stretching before you go to sleep. You need to be stretching often, bro. All right, I'm going to try this guard chop out. We'll see if it wins, but I don't know. That's what Wemby is doing. What he's teaching about stretching. If that's so, that's really, really good. I think I might lose. Yeah, I'm missing all my blizzards. Yeah, I lost. Oh my god. Missed 3 blizzards in a row into getting bit and then dying to poison damage. Cool, bro. 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 Did you have faith in that mod? Not really. It had no moves. It had no moves. It had no moves. It had no moves. It was whatever. A little rip, yeah. I'm gonna reset this one. I'm wait till I get a good Pokemon. I'm actually done believing. Damn well, I'm good. I'm eating good on hating. I'm sure you why. How do you miss 3 blizzards? I mean, you just saw what happened. I missed 3 blizzards. I mean, you saw it, bro. There's no need for me to explain it to you. There's no need for there to be any confusion. You asked, how did you miss 3 blizzards? You saw it. I clicked blizzard, it missed. I clicked blizzard the second time, it missed. It missed. I clicked blizzard the third time, it missed. As simple as that, bro. That's life. I'm not using shift 3. Valid answer, super luck. No, what about super luck? Super luck increases your the critical hit ratio of moves. It doesn't have anything to do with accuracy. I was just missing. It's as simple as that. I was just unlucky. Wait, did you give up on Emerald? No, I'm streaming Emerald in the morning, bro. I'm just streaming Pokemon Platinum at night. See, bro, this is why for the people in the Discord chat, they're like, why don't you stream that? This is why, because 8 trillion people ask me if I'm not streaming the game that I was playing before anymore. Like, I can't play another game, bro. Oh my god, that's why. That's why. That jump be mad annoying sometimes, bro. Ooh, okay. Slow start. Whoa.
Brother, this guy stinks!
No siree, Bob. What time is it there? It's like 7 a.m. for me. This is before my work time. It's 1:13 a.m. where I'm at right now. Platinum is a welcome change, TBH. Exactly. I just be chilling. I just thought you'd wait till you beat the one you're currently on to take a breath. No, bro. Loki thought you gave up on Emerald? No, bro. I did not give up on Emerald, bro. I literally was playing this before I even played Emerald. I was playing this when I was trying to give up on Fire Red. I'm gonna go Ampharos. Too slow. Way too slow. Oh my god, it's disgustingly slow. That's terrible. That's terrible. That's terrible. But yeah. So yeah, we'll be playing more Emerald tomorrow. We'll be playing more Emerald in the morning, obviously. We'll be continuing that walk and wake attempt. Obviously, and also the next game in like my Kaizo Ironmon series of stream is gonna be Heart Gold Soul Silver. That's gonna be the next game I'm gonna play. You know what I mean? This Pokemon is really, really weak. The moves are okay. I don't want to use this Pokemon Because Zatu sucks, but the moves are... Nah, I'm just gonna skip. The moves are amazing on this thing, though, but I'm gonna skip. I'm just gonna move on. Plus speed, nature, 7 speed is insane. Yeah, but I mean, it is what it is. Is the plan still to go to Hard Gold Soul Silver? Exactly. Or you giving Platinum try? No, bro. I'm playing Platinum Ironmon because I didn't really stream it all that much. The people in the people in my Discord, they enjoyed watching it, so I figured that there'd be people that would want to watch it late night on stream, and I'm just like chilling, you know. I'm just chilling, playing it, reset until I get a good Pokemon, just having a good time. This is not gonna be something I'm gonna make a bunch of videos on. I already had like a streak of times where I was making videos on this and stuff like that. The main game that I'm focused on beating right now is Kaizo Ironmon Emerald. Imagine you beat Plat before Emerald. If I beat Plat before Emerald, I'd probably make a fun little video about it, but it wouldn't be as comprehensive of a video as like my 5-rate video would be. It'd just be like, oh wow, look, I beat Platinum Ironmon, you know. It'll just be a fun video. Y'all on Mega? Oh no, yeah, Pokemon are looking pretty mid right now. Greg, run the Soul Link. Okay, let me let you guys in on a little secret. I'm trying to run a Soul Link on stream with like a baddie, you know, like I'm trying to get like a streamer baddie that plays Pokemon, and it's like, yo, let's do a Soul Link, and I get it that way, bro. So I don't know. I'm not trying to do Soul Link with men right now. Nah, kidding. The original Soul Link I was supposed to do was with a homie of mine from work. His name is Nelson. He's the guy that I be talking about when I'm talking about people that okay. He's the guy I be talking about when I talk about people that be collecting cards with and stuff like that. But whatchamacallit? I was originally supposed to do a Soul Link with him, but like, and we were gonna stream it together because he has a Twitch channel, even though it doesn't be streaming like that. But he just like got lazy and didn't want to do it, and then like it just plans fell through. But I want to do the Soul Link with another streamer because ideally I'd want to be able to make content from it. Not that I wouldn't want to do a Soul Link with you Trey, because I rock with you and I know who you are and stuff like that. But like, okay, Pure Power Mon, cool. I'm gonna run this because I'm not because I'm chilling. I'm not really super worried about rules and stuff like that. Like, I'm not gonna be buying items, but like here, if I get a Pokemon like this with Pure Power and it's good, I'm gonna use it. Like, I'm just simply put, I'm just gonna use it. I don't care. If you have a problem with that, you can do something else. Bro, I was just watching the OG Soul Links. Too bad Nappy became Diddy. What do you mean? Nappy, the King Nappy? The King Nappy's Diddy? He's a battlefield. He's a PDF? Wow. Okay, I generally did not do that. Well, obviously I didn't do that. What I meant to say is I generally did not know that. I generally did not know that. Nappy did bad. Yeah, that's actually terrible. Okay, I actually did not. Yeah, no, I didn't know about that. But I feel like Pat Bev finding out about Karl Malone. I did not know about that. I watched like a couple King Nappy videos like back when I was a kid, stuff like that. Since when you stream late night, Greg? Not often, Richie. But I'm awake. I'm not crazy tired from work, so I figured I'd hop on and kick it and go live for anybody who wanted to come kick it and be live with me and stuff like that. I'm seeing right now if I can out live Christian. How long is Christian still live? No way, Christian. Oh yeah, he is still live, I think. No, he isn't live, but that bum didn't raid me. He probably raided Carrington. He probably raided Carrington after. Let me see what the Wi-Fi brackets they're doing right now. Yeah. Grads against Wrath. Yeah. He probably raided Carrington. Okay, that makes sense. I was wondering because I thought Christian was gonna raid me because sometimes he'd be raiding me when I'm up late night. Okay, what y'all think of this Reggie still? I mean, the stat spread is good. It's got pure power. It's got no minus nature. The moves are good. Like, I feel like these are pretty good Pokemon. The low bets are over. What do you mean? That Pat Viv clip is a classic. No, it's really funny. But yeah, I mean, it's funny. It's funny because like it's funny seeing his reaction, but it's obviously terrible. Like, it's actually terrible. Like what happened, you know, to that girl. That's really bad. So yeah, no, I didn't know that. Lol, that was my childhood. It's a canon event for your favorite YouTuber to be revealed as a PDF. I rebuke that. I rebuke that because whatchamacallit. There's plenty of YouTubers that I watched as a kid that didn't happen to. Matter of fact, Did that happen to the Mighty Keith? Nope. Green light. No. Did that happen to Shofu? Nope. Did that happen to Kabana Bunny 456? No, but he did go crazy, but still W for that. It didn't happen to A-Star the Third. It didn't happen to Beefy Smash Dudes. It didn't happen to My Smash Corner. It did happen to a couple of the other Smash streamers I used to watch as a kid, so that didn't turn out great. It didn't happen to H-Box. It didn't happen to Mewtwo King. It didn't happen to PPMD. It didn't happen to Armada. Who else did it not happen to that I watched as a kid? Ooh, it didn't happen to Swoozy. Didn't happen to. Oh no, I can't think of any more. I can't think of any more YouTubers that I used to watch as a kid. I'm running out of names. But basically, like, no, it does not need to be a canon event. For every like person that you like to watch or that we like to watch, you know, just randomly like gets out of it being like a pedophile and stuff like that. But I do think it's very, very interesting that that type of behavior is like obviously sickening, right? But it happens with like people of all different statuses socially. But it's very, very interesting because I always wonder, like, why do billionaires do something like that? You know what I mean? Like a billionaire, you know, for better or for worse, because obviously it's not a good thing. But like a billionaire would be able to get any girl that they would ever want. You know what I mean? So why get a 13-year-old? You know what I mean? I don't understand that. And I heard this like funny clip from XQC and Stable Ronaldo where I think it was like I think it was either Ron or XQC said there's nothing to do late game, and that was frying me. That was mad funny. He said there's nothing to do late game. That was killing me. But I think these people, like these billionaires, I think they're just numb. Like I think they can't like they can't just have like regular sex. Like they can't just be with like a regular hot girl. Like they need something ridiculously crazy and outlandish to do, or else they like can't like really satisfy themselves. And I think that's obviously like very, very like deeply depraved and sickening, but it's also kind of sad in a way, you know, that like they're not able to connect with anyone and like connect with like sexual partners on a deeply emotional level for that they can enjoy, that they have to do something terrible and like abuse people. Or maybe they're just power tripping. Yeah, that too. They could also just be power tripping, but it's like crazy. It's like crazy. Like I never understood that. Like what do you mean? Like I turned 16 and my competition for girls my age is the president of the United States. Like what? Like you mean to tell me I've been fighting grown men for girls my age my entire life, bro. Literally my entire life. From the moment I was 13, I was fighting grown men for the girls my age. Since I turned 18, I've been fighting. They're adults now, but I'm still fighting grown men for girls my age. I'm 23 now, and then there's a bunch of 23-year-old girls with sugar daddies. I'm still having to fight grown men for girls my age. It just, and I mean, like, it just is what it is, I guess. But like, W. Greg, no, you aren't evil. I appreciate that, bro. Maybe that's why people want you to become president. Maybe that's why people want to become president. Okay, I misread that. I misread that. My people, my mom always be talking about me wanting to be becoming president, and people at my job. There's like this one lady at my job that always says that you can be president one day and stuff like that. But the thing is, okay, you know, I don't like any political on the stream and stuff like that, but I know she would not vote for me if I want to be president, if I actually did run for president. Let's just say that me and her ideals and beliefs on some topics wouldn't really align. Maybe she would vote for me because she likes me because I work with her and she thinks I'm a good kid, but you know, like, let's just say if I ever ran for president, I wouldn't be. Let's just say it like this. The walls in my room are a certain color. The walls in my room are a certain color. And they are not another color. You can take that as you will. And the lady that I work with, let's just say she wouldn't really like the color of my room. We'll say that, right? And because she doesn't like the color of my room and I really like the color of my room, I don't think that she would vote for someone who has this color in their room. Am I making sense? Can y'all hear me? Makima is watching. Oh, I think I just lost. I can't do damage to this thing. I lost. Okay, he trolling. He's not hitting drain punch anymore, thankfully. W. Coworker, yeah, no, I got nothing wrong with my parents. Look. Again, I don't like getting political. But you know, since it's not streamed, there's less people. It's not as ridiculous, and there's I'll just say it right here, right? My parents, they let me paint my room blue. So you take that as you will. Take that as you will. When I told my parents that I wanted my room painted blue, they thought it would be a cool idea because my favorite color is blue, my mom's favorite color is blue, and my dad's favorite color is beige, but he also likes the color blue as well. Take that as you will. Take that as you will. Your room is blue too? Interesting. What's wrong with blue? If it's your favorite color, yo, I think you're missing a metaphor. I think you're missing it. Only 2 parties so they can divide us? Yeah. I think our bipartisan system is kind of broken right now. It doesn't really work. But like, dude, I don't even know like how it would work if like a third party candidate ever actually won, because the rest of like our legislation is bipartisan. So like, I guess like nobody would truly have control over the presidency, because right now like Republicans and conservatives have control over the presidency because the president is conservative and the House and the Senate are stacked Republican, you know. But like if the president is like libertarian, like how would that work? Like would both sides just say like F you and like not help the president at all? I mean, honestly, that kind of happens right now, even with the president having control of one of the houses in history. Sometimes the Senate just still screws them over. So I wonder how that would work. I guess we'll never see it in our lifetime though, because an independent is never going to win. An independent or a third party is never going to win. So long as our legislation system is bipartisan and everyone that is in our Senate and our House of Representatives is either Democrat or Republican, then I mean it just is what it is. Like it's just always going to be that way. It's just always going to be, you know, a Republican or a Democrat. Also, Republicans and Democrats, they just have too much like PR and too much like reputability when it comes to the presidential runs. It'd be like trying to start a card authentication company and you're competing with like PSA, you know what I mean? It's not to say that nobody grades with tag, but like it's hard for people to take your tag grade seriously when compared to like a PSA, because they have the precedent and they have the reputation, you know what I mean? So it's different. It's super outdated, I agree. There won't be a formidable third party in a hot minute. I don't even know if there ever will be. Maybe say that there never will be is a little bit of a stretch. You never truly know. But let's just say I think it wouldn't be till like the end of our lifetimes that we would see like a third party candidate win, if ever. It might never happen, if I'm being completely honest. And it's not because the candidates aren't smart. Yo, Rowland _ 49. Thanks so much for the raid, bro. Appreciate you. It's time for politics? No, we're not talking politics. We're not talking politics. That's it. We don't want to get super political. This is not a political shit. It's not. I'm not Hassan. Welcome for the raid, Rowland. Thank you so much for stopping by, bro. W Mans, appreciate you, bro. No, thank you for dropping the raid, bro. What were you streaming today? What have you been up to? We talking about blue and red rooms. That's all. True. What are you doing today? You copy champions tomorrow? Yeah, what's good, thugs? Yeah, I mean, obviously I'm gonna copy it, but I don't really have like a team. I've got like a sand team from like Sword and Shield that I can run. So I'm either gonna have to like, I had to buy Scarlet Loki again to get my Pokemon in Scarlet. But yeah, I'll be playing it. I'll be playing it for sure. Am I gonna play it on stream tomorrow night? No. Am I gonna play it on stream on Wednesday? Yes, because Wednesday I'm gonna be able to do a long stream. So I'll probably do Emerald for a long time, and then I'll hop on Pokemon Champions, or maybe I'll do Champions first and then do Emerald, or maybe I'll just do Emerald all day and then I'll do Pokemon Champions off stream, and then I'll just decide to do Pokemon Champions like on a weekend stream after I get like my Pokemon situations sorted out and I get some of my Pokemon transferred over. I don't know, we'll see. But I'm definitely gonna be playing Pokemon Champions on and off stream for sure. But it's not gonna be tomorrow night. I'm gonna be going to sleep. Speaking of rooms, did you paint yours blue or did it come like that? It painted it. Well, I didn't paint it, but like we hired someone to paint it. But yeah, we painted my room blue. Like we hired someone to paint the room blue. My room before this was white. If you scroll down on if you scroll down and you see some of my videos, you may see me recording a video in like my parents' room, and in that room, The color in that room is basically the color. Oh, it's just Rodom. Okay. Okay, it's just Rodom. I'm having a little scared for a second. Why Rodom got a special little shaky thing in the special music, bro? Had me scared, bro. I'm running Mega Slow, bro. IDP. What? I'm running that Mega Slow, bro. IDP. What is that supposed to mean, bro? Like, how am I supposed to understand what you're saying? What do you do outside of stream? So obviously I work, right? So I work at Chick-fil-A. I'm a manager there. Yo, voice reader, thank you so much for the 3 months, bro. Appreciate you. You're just in time, bro. We're gonna be heading to the first gym soon. Thank you for stopping by, bro. But yeah, so I work at Chick-fil-A. I'm a manager there. Obviously I work out. I go to the gym. I go to church. I collect Pokemon cards, as a lot of people in here I'm sure are already familiar with. What else do I do? I go to tournaments for Smash Bros. I compete in them and I practice in Smash Bros. Not as much as I used to, since I focus a lot more on content and less on like competition. But I still do attend tournaments and I still do play from time to time. And I still do practice very, very often. And I meet with players that practice very, very often, like top Georgia players, like on a weekly or, you know, multiple days a week basis. So yeah, that's some of the stuff I do. I also play piano and I make music. Anytime, if you want, you search up iGresso4K on any music platform. You can listen to my music. I have like a rap album that I made, but I'm getting more into like production stuff. And I made like a chill study music type album. It's basically just some nice chill music for you to like put on when you like cleaning, studying, or just doing whatever. It's fun, vibey music to play with. It's called Press Start. It's a music that I all made on stream, and I play it for my starting stream animation, stuff like that, before I get everything going. So that's another thing that I do outside of streaming. What else do I do? Lo-fi beat type? Yeah, you can say that. You can say that. It's kind of like that. I might have just lost. Okay, never mind. I'm alive. So, no way, bro. Dude, these Pokemon just aren't strong enough, bro. They're just not. These Pokemon are just not strong enough. They're just not making it through. W music. I still need to do a voiceover for that voice reader comment somebody made a couple years ago. Yeah, that'd be tough. Easy farm on the first gym. Trust Keck W. Okay, this is a good Pokemon to heal on. Oh, thank God he has low HP. So that means like my potion actually got a lot of mileage there. Yeah, that's actually kind of nice. My potion got a crazy amount of mileage just now because he has low HP. Now, obviously, if I get hit by Sonic Boom or Dragon Rage, it's kind of over, but we'll see. All right, prediction's going up for Rourke. Let's do this shit. 2 minutes to the side. The early game looks brutal and plat. It is. Greg, an NBA-bound hooper too. He too modest to mention that. I'm not an NBA-bound hooper. I'm not good at basketball at all. If there was a sport that I could have went pro in, if I really locked in, it would have been soccer. That would have been the game. That would have been a game that like, but it was never my dream to really become like a pro soccer player. That was my cousin's dream, and then he played in college, you know, and then he eventually, you know, just went on to do other things and stuff like that, you know. But like, if there was a sport that would have been the one for me to go pro in, it would have been soccer. Because soccer, I played at a young age. I started at a young age. I got coached well. I was playing like, you know, recreational soccer year round, and I just didn't really play in high school because I like kind of fell out of love with it. But yeah, if there was a game, it would have been soccer. He showed us his moves earlier. He's the best hooper I've ever seen. Okay, bro. Greg in the World Cup confirmed? Nah. Yo, man, what time is it at yours? It's 1:33 a.m. But no. I'm like, right now I'm washed. I'm just saying, like, when it comes to the trajectory, you know, most people that go pro, they play the game from a young age. I was playing soccer since I was like 5-6 years old. Like, I was playing for a long time when I was little. So when it comes to like the average trajectory, like, I could have at the very least, if I had played soccer all throughout middle school, all throughout high school, and really taking it seriously as much as I took like Smash seriously, and as much as I took like school and like other things seriously, or like content seriously, if I made it my all and I like hyper fixated on it, I probably could have played D1. I think I could have played D1 in college for sure, but I just didn't. That's not what I was focused on. That's not what I really wanted to do. And then like I ended up running track more, and I didn't really like push. I wasn't really all that crazy in track and stuff like that when it came to like potentially getting like a scholarship and stuff like that. But I do think if I played soccer super consistently, and I took it as seriously as I took everything else that I took seriously in my life at that time, and I played it all throughout like middle school and high school, I probably would have won D1. Is it too late for you on esports? It's never too late for anyone on esports, but I just don't be going to tournaments as much like that. I mean, would you guys rather me stream, or would you rather me go to a tournament, you guys don't see it, and you guys maybe see me on stream at the tournament, and then I like don't make content as much anymore? Like, nah. And I like making content more than I like competing, which is why I do it. You know, I don't want to make you guys think that I'm like, you guys are like, you know, ruining my dream, and I want to like compete and stuff like that. Because simply put, if I wanted to compete and I didn't want to stream, I would simply just do that. You know what I mean? But I want to stream. I love streaming, and the reason why I do it so often, why I'm streaming right now after working 9 hours at work, is because I just love it, bro. I love the hustle. I love the streaming. It's fun, bro. I love making content, and that's why I still do it. I got invited to NC, but after that I fell out of love with playing it. I missed playing soccer, quit in middle school when my parents told me they couldn't go try. I couldn't go try for Arsenal's Academy. I feel you. Wait, Arsenal's Academy? Oh, that's crazy. You about to play for Arsenal? That's tough. Oh, for their academy team? That's tough. Yeah, you know what I mean? Oh, wait, we won. Wow. Wow. I didn't even realize we won. W. Okay, let's keep going. Let's keep going. W sweep. Okay, wow. W sweep. Okay, W. For GK? Okay, fire. Let me see what the TM is. Well, let me heal first before I see what the TM is. Needed that payout after losing 750k. Thanks. No problem, bro. Have you won a Kaiso Armor run recently? Nah. But I feel it. There's gonna be one coming soon in Emerald, I think. I'm pretty confident. But yeah. If I was gonna go D1 in any sport, it would have been soccer. For sure. It would have for sure been soccer. It would have been soccer. I was 6 feet in middle school and was decent, but parents told me to focus on academics. That's the same way my parents were. My parents wanted me to focus on academics, and I think that was for the best. Wait, what is this? Wait, what does STA mean? What does that mean? Inflicts regular damage and makes contact power stat starts at 60 and is increased by 20 for every stage any of the target stats has been raised, capping at 200. Whoa. Okay, interesting. I did not know that. I did not know that's how punishment works. Very, very interesting. Okay, good to know. Voice Reader got 300k points. God damn. Neff, who your favorite team in soccer? I don't really be watching professional soccer like that. I'll be honest. I mean, I guess I like watching Real Madrid. I guess. I guess we could just say Real Madrid. You know, that's a bit of a cop out, but I'll just go with that one. But yeah, I don't really be watching soccer like that. I don't like watching professional soccer. It's kind of boring, at least to me. Growing up, I always thought it was a little boring, but it's okay. I need to catch another Pokeball. I need to catch another Pokemon real quick. You play FC26? I don't know what FC is. What is that? FC26. I'm assuming it's some sort of sports game because most sports games are just like acronym followed by current year. So am I right? Are you talking about a sports game or are you talking about something else? If it's not a sport game, enlighten me because I haven't played it. FIFA Cup. FIFA Cup 26. Okay. No, I haven't played FIFA. That was again any sports game. My cousin played it and he never taught me how to play it. So that was about it. So yeah, no, I never learned how to play FIFA. I don't play FIFA. It seems fun though. It seems cool. Soccer game made by EA. I know what FIFA is, bro. Don't worry. I just didn't know what FC. I didn't know FC meant FIFA Cup. Like I didn't know that. What's the difference between Huge Power and Pure Power? No difference. Pure Power is on Azumarill, and Huge Power is on Medicham, I think. I don't know. That's the difference though. There's no difference. They both double your attack stat, and then some Pokemon get one or the other, but it doesn't actually make a difference. Yeah, other way around, but yeah, that. Okay, wait. So Azumarill has Huge Power. What position do you play? You talking about soccer? I played defense and I played goalie. But people were not getting around me like that at all. People were not getting around me like that because I played very, very good defense. And I was fast and I was aggressive. So people did not get around me like that. It took someone who was like most of the time when I would like play on defense, I would guard whatever the opposing team's best player was. And then like we would run a double team, and then we'd just leave whoever like the weakest link on offense was open for the most part. Or like if we weren't, maybe we weren't always like that sophisticated, but basically like Like if I ever really need help guarding like whoever the best player in the opposing team was, we would just double them and then we mostly be fine. We need that all-star smash soccer team. We be a nasty duo on defense. Man, what you know about that, bro? Nah, if we ever did something like that, like, nah, Mugs. If we ever did something like that with smashers, bro, like, I don't know. Well, okay, here's the thing. Some smashers are looking a little bit athletic. Like I'll let you know right now, like Brian or Omega. I was playing with Omega for those that don't know. Like this weekend on Easter when I was playing basketball, I was playing with Brian, and like we played on the same team for most of the time, but. At one point, I had to guard Brian when we were back at his house playing, because we got little bro by some unk on the court who we were running a game right after waiting for like 20 minutes, and then he mercy ruled us and told us to get off the court because they were up 7-0. I'm like, bro, we just trying to play basketball, bro. This dude mercy ruling, kind of trying to get other people on the court. It was mad lame, right? So we went over to Omega's spot to play. I was guarding Omega and I was locking him up, but that boy athletic, bro. That boy's strong, bro. And once me and him actually learn how to play basketball and actually get good at basketball, like, we're going to be pretty... Like, he's going to be a lot harder to guard than he was for me. Like, before... Because he doesn't really know what to do with the ball yet either. This is really, really bad. Hold on. Let me lock in. He doesn't really know what to do with the ball. You know what I mean? So, like, whenever I was guarding Omega, he would just kind of, like, hold the ball and put his back to me. But Omega isn't like that much stronger than me that he can like Nikola Jokic me and like back me into the hoop and then take like an easy layup. So like he can't push his way through me and stuff like that, right? But like I was trying to like, you know, push the ball out of his hand and his grip was strong, bro. I had to really like push and like really like smack that ball out of his hand to get him to turn the ball over. Like it was crazy. He's kind of strong. Chat, any other almost pro athletes? That's crazy. Thoughts on American football overall? Don't care. Don't watch it. Don't really care. I mean, if y'all like it, that's dope. But I really only get together with family and friends to watch the Super Bowl every year. I've never cared about American football that much. But yeah. But I feel like if I had to play soccer with like a lot of smashers, I feel like I would just kind of like smoke them. I feel like I would just kind of smoke them. Even now in my wash state, like I'm like me at 11-year-olds is way better at soccer than me at 23 right now, for sure. Because I just played a lot more and I just have like a lot better touch and control of the ball now. I'm also like a bit more out of shape and I have a much different center of gravity than I did when I was younger, you know, because I'm just a lot bigger, I'm a lot heavier, a lot faster, stronger and stuff like that. So it would take me some time to really get everything back when it came to like playing soccer. But like I feel like most sports, any sport that I would play with like a congregation of smashers, I feel like I would look at be smoking it, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Basketball, my one sport I can play on God. I can do any sport. Oh, that's the only sport that you can't play. You can play every other sport but basketball. Oh, I feel you. Yeah, no, I never learned how to play basketball, but I'm gonna be learning now. And I'm thinking about even streaming my hoop sessions that I'm gonna be doing with my homie, who's gonna be teaching me basketball. And then next time, like me and all the people get together to play ball at like a park or something, maybe I'll like IRL stream it. But I think it'd be fun. I think it'd be fun to like stream me learning basketball. I think it'd be a dope like case study. Like, how good can someone who's never played basketball, how good can someone who is a blank slate but really, really good at learning things and just taking advice, how good can someone like that get at basketball in like a certain amount of days? I think I'm gonna get rid of Mega Horn. I like Headbutt more, for sure. Where's Walking Wake? Tomorrow morning, bro. This is good, though. This thing's going really good. This run's been going pretty good, though. I can't lie. Yuxi, I'm chilling. And then there's the Ace Toga Kiss. I think I can just headbutt this and be fine, no? W. No flinch. I should do it. That did way more damage than I initially anticipated. Wow, okay. Yeah, no, this Pure Power Rage still is pretty strong. It's not really one-tapping, like, everything, like, as hard as I would hope, but it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Well, it's Pure Power Reggie? Yeah, but notice how, like, it's Pure Power Reggie, and it, like, still couldn't even like pick up an Oko against that Toga Kiss. It's because in Kaizo Armon Platinum, like the levels are way closer for the entirety of the game. So like this Reggie still would need to have much more cracked attack for it to be like an actual like pure power demon that like warrants banning it. Like right now, it's just like above average. It's not like solid winner, like never gonna lose. Like it's just above average right now. Like I've had Pokemon at level 26 that have had like base like 100 that have had like a 120 attack stat. Like it's just above average. I got 5 frame for this bum. Thank God I didn't get rid of that fire thing. I was thinking about getting rid of it for headbutt. Thank God I didn't. Let's go. Reggie without actual Reggie stats? Yeah. Greg, why are you a Real Madrid fan? Bro, saying I'm a Real Madrid fan is a stretch, bro. Like I said, I don't really be watching professional soccer like that. I like watching Ronaldo play. I like watching Messi play. I like watching that young kid, bro. Oh my God, bro. What's his name, bro? What's his name, bro? He be hiking up his shorts. Lamine Yamal. I like watching him play. But I don't think I think he plays. He doesn't play for Real Madrid though. Who does he play for? Let me look it up. Who does Lamine? He plays for Chelsea. That's it. I didn't even finish it. It was Chelsea. I remember now. He plays for Chelsea. Lamine Yamal. Yeah. He plays for Barca. Wait, no. He plays for Barca. He does play for Barca. He doesn't play for Chelsea. Am I bugging? My fault. He does play for Barcelona. That's my bad. My bad. Like I said, that just goes to show I don't really be watching soccer like that. I'm not gonna sit here and lie and be like I've watched soccer. Have you ever watched the white animes like Invincible? No, I was talking about Invincible earlier. I'm not good with gore. Hi, are you trying another run for fun? Just asking. Exactly. That's exactly what I'm doing. I'm trying another run for fun. There'll be more emerald in the morning. That is exactly what I'm doing. Not gonna lie, bro. Chelsea is butt. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Rip every Chelsea fan. Not me because I don't really care, but yeah. I like watching those guys play. They're pretty tough. They're cool. Ooh, a big root. That's useless. That's nice though, I guess. Lamine Yamal, I know, he's tough, bro. He's tough. He can play. I've seen clips of him and I've watched like maybe like a game or two of him. Like, he's tough. He can play. He's good. He's a very, very talented player. I'm excited to see how his career matriculates, you know. He's really, really dope. He's really fun to watch, you know. I love seeing the young bucks succeed, man. I love seeing the young bucks succeed, bro. So we'll see. We'll see how he does. Okay, W5 fang. Okay, not bad at all. Okay. Is Rat still playing against Spargo right now? I think he is. Oh my God. Oh, once he had, it looks like he lost. Dang, tragic. Oh, he's just playing some Wi-Fi right now. He's chilling playing Wi-Fi. Okay, weird. That's unfortunate. I guess he lost to Spargo. That sucks. What falls under white anime? Okay, so white anime. Okay, this is a new phrase because I've never heard the white anime phrase be used before. But I know exactly what it means when you said, have you watched white animes like Invincible? A white anime, we're talking like Invincible, Avatar: The Last Airbender, like the popular animated shows that have like pretty dope stories. Those are our white animes. That's what I would say. Just regular cartoons and anime series that have like pretty deep, in depth, and like interesting stories. Have you watched Blue Lock? Yeah, I love Blue Lock. It's tough. Castlevania? Castlevania. That's another white anime right there. That's a white anime. Is this Platinum Imon? Yes, correct. That's exactly what this is. That is precisely what this is, my friend. Some chill Kaiso Platinum Imon for the evening. This I get, exactly. That's not to say they're bad. I think if the main voiceover is English, it's white. Yeah, I guess so. I mean, that would mean it was made here in America. I can't think of a single Japanese anime that's original voiceover is in English. But yeah. Why is her Grumpig a higher level than my Reggie still? That's actually nuts. Cheryl's a monster. Cheryl's a monster. Wow. Boondocks the black anime, but it's fire. Yeah, but Boondocks, okay, yeah. Boondocks is not a white anime. Very, very much, definitely not a white anime. But it's definitely not an anime. We'll just say not Eastern or Western anime or American anime. You know what I mean? Boondocks is bland anime. Yeah, exactly. Why that chick following you? That's Cheryl, bro. You haven't played Pokemon Platinum, Diamond, and Pearl before? That's Cheryl. When you go to a tournament for the first time, you need to escort Cheryl through the forest because she's scared or something to go alone. I can't remember exactly why. But she heals your Pokemon after every single battle, and there's a bunch of double battles that you can do with Cheryl. But aside from the first one, you can actually split every single double battle into a single battle. so I don't have to worry about, you know, anything crazy happening in a double battle. Like a Dialga, like spawning randomly in a double battle. I don't have to worry about that. Instead, I can take it in a single battle, burn it with Fire Fang, get constricted for 1 turn, one-shot it, and then after the battle, peep my health, fully healed. Yeah, it's cool. Is ESP game nerfed in Platinum? How's your level so close? I don't know, bro. I wish I could, like, explain to you exactly why. But I'm just, like, yeah, like, because every Pokemon is, like, put in the fluctuating EXP group. So I don't think it's because I have, like, Registeel's EXP group is why I'm not gaining a lot of levels. But, like, yeah, my level is just really, really low. I think the EXP yield in Platinum and just in general is just really, really low. Like, just the way they calculate it, you just don't get as much EXP as you do in, like, other games. It's nuts. You would have been like plus 20 in Emerald by now. Well, let's see. I'm 1 gym in Emerald. I'm one gym in Emerald. Nah, 1 gym in Emerald would put me about at this same spot too. But I would battle way less trainers. That's the difference. That's the difference. I could count it. Matter of fact, let's count it real quick. 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 Let me count it real quick. Quick side task. Quick side test. Quick little side test. Let's count it real quick. Let's count it real quick. Because I think there is like a comparison here. Let's count it real quick. So, Emerald trainers before fighting Brawly. So let's see. There's May. There's May first fight. That's 1. There's 3 on the second route. That's 4. Then there's Beach Kid, Fisherman, Lady, that's 7. There's 2 in Petalburg Woods, that's 9. That's 9. Then there's 1, 2, 3 south of Rustboro, so that's 12. Then after Rustboro, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 trainers on the routes east of Rustboro. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, there's 6 there. So then there's 18. I think it's around 27 too. Yeah. Matter of fact, I don't know. I'm not doing all this math. I actually don't feel like counting all these trainers right now. I was thinking about it and then I started doing it. I was like, this is actually so much more of a chore. But basically what I'm saying is I'm pretty sure I battle more trainers in Emerald than I am here. Or maybe it's the other way around. I don't know. But yeah, it's weird. It feels like I've been battling a lot of trainers and like I'm only level 30. It's a little weird. It's just the levels are just way closer in general. Oh, that's not good. Oh, I almost lost. Wow. See, like that right there, I would not have wanted to be in a double battle dealing with that Metagross. Like, absolutely not. I would have lost. Ooh, an item. Okay, let me pick this up. King's Rock. Okay, a lot of really, really useless items right now. And then Cheryl leaves. That's it. Damn, how you remember all that? I mean, I battled the trainers like over 1,000 times. I remember all the trainers and where all the trainers were at. After fighting them 1,000 times, only 4 level difference right there is crazy. I know. Hello, hope you had a good day. What's good, Diego? Yes, I did. I had a great day today. Had a good stream. Had a good time at work. Streaming again, having a good stream. And just been chilling and enjoying life. I mean, like, yeah, it was a good day. It was a good day. There was no reason for me to say it was a bad day. Any day that I wake up, you know, is reason to, you know, praise God, reason to celebrate, reason to be joyful, be happy. So, I mean, yeah, I woke up today, so it was a good day. Some days you wake up and it's a rough day, but most days I wake up, it's already a good day. You know what I mean? Not a lot to complain about. How many times have you tried Platinum Kaizo Armor? I think it's like attempt like 170-something. I really don't have a lot of attempts in this. It's because the like messing around with the ROM was like a little finicky, and I just kind of wanted to play. I wanted to play Fire Red more when I was doing that at the time. But yeah, it's fun. It's cool. It's dope. It's dope. I like it. Closer to 2,000 times. All right, bro. Relax. W, good day? Yeah, exactly. It was a good day, bro. No Ice Cube. It was a good day. Excuse me. Sorry. Let's see. Oh, Cynthia Fina. HMO1. I think that's cut, right? But I can't use cut till after Gardenia. Okay. So for those that don't know, Gardenia is like the new, is like the Brock of this game. You know, Gardenia is in that it's just like the really hard like level spike. Like the level is really close. She's got 6 Pokemon, obviously. I mean, Rourke did too, but like, you know, Gardenia is she's the real, like, is your run going to like be decent test? You know, if the Pokemon can't make it past Gardenia, then it's not good. If the Pokemon can make it past Rourke and be kind of like not amazing. Like this Registeel is like pretty good. It's not like the most crazy, ridiculous, amazing thing, but we'll be able to find out if it's like a winner for real, after this gym. That's when we'll know for real. If it makes it through this gym, it's a real deal. If it doesn't, then it was just, you know, a flash in the pan. Is this National Dex? Nah. Greg is my favorite work pastime. I appreciate that. I'm glad that I'm able to provide a little bit of happiness and fun in people's, more like monotonous days, you know? You know, sometimes, you know, you could like, you know, just like go through the motions and go through work and stuff like that and do whatever you need to do. But, you know, it's cool that I'm able to, you know, spark up stream and people able to watch, and it helps make, you know, their commute or their whatever they're doing at the time at work. Maybe they're in school, maybe they're just chilling, waiting for something to get started, or maybe they're just at home off for the day. It's cool that I'm able to be a part of people's daily routine. It's pretty cool seeing the same names in the chat all the time. It's really dope. You should be proud of yourself, bro. You're doing a great job. I am. I mean, I'm just hungry, you know. I'm always trying to do more. Like I posted on my Instagram story, I'm trying to hit 200K on Instagram by the end of the year, you know. So I'm just hungry. I want more. I want to, you know, be as popping as I can, get as much, you know, content out there as I can, collab with who I can, make as much money as I can from doing this. Not that it's all about the money, but you know, like I need to make money, you know, if I'm gonna like do this full time. You know, I'm just hungry. And I want it. I'm hungry and I want it bad. You know what I mean? But yeah, I definitely don't beat myself up like if a video doesn't go right, or if I have like a string of videos on like Instagram or TikTok that don't do well. Like surely I definitely do think about it. I think about like what I can do to like make the content better and like why certain videos don't do well. But I'm definitely like proud of myself, and I think I'm doing great, and I'm off to like a great start, and I know there's more and more great things that I'm gonna be able to do with my content in the future, you know. So I'm definitely pleased, and I'm happy with what I've been doing so far. For sure. You're the only streamer I actually watch. I appreciate it. There's something bittersweet about Greg wanting more, because there's something so cozy about the smaller chat, but we know he deserves it. I appreciate it, bro. Look. When it comes to like, I mean, dang, it's like, I'm not gonna be like, you know, if it gets to that point where I really do become like that big, like it's not like I'm still not gonna be the same me. You know what I mean? Like, obviously, like it will, like if there's 1,000 people in here, it's gonna be a lot harder to have conversations every chat. You know what I mean? But I'll still be interested in the same things. I'll still be talking about the same things. There'll still be the Discord where people can like talk with me personally and stuff like that, you know, and like, you know, discuss other topics with me. So like, there's still gonna be many avenues for me to like connect with the viewers and like still, you know, keep it like, you know, keep it kosher, you know. No way I'm asleep right now. Oh, that's really cringe. Oh, that's really cringe. That's really cringe. Max sleep turns 2 and it has high jump kick. Oh, I lost. Cool. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Cool. As you should be hungry, bro. Your videos wouldn't be as good if you were content. W stuff. I appreciate you, bro. You planning to go to Worlds this year? Nah. Would you ever do a meetup? I did do one in New York, but I'm gonna do more. For those of you that are going to MomoCon, I'll do a meetup at MomoCon. I'll meet up with a bunch of people at MomoCon, maybe make a video, take some pictures, and, you know, just chop it up with some people at MomoCon. Maybe go get like lunch or something. But yeah, the plan is, yeah, I want to do a meetup at MomoCon, and I want to do more and more meetups. I'm gonna be at Level Up Expo this month as well. And I kind of want to do a meetup if there's like a bunch of people at Level Up Expo, but I don't know how poppin' I am like that if I can just like pull up anywhere and do a meetup literally anywhere. You know what I mean? But when I was at Level Up Expo last year, there's actually this cool guy. This is Asian dude named Kodo. He like is a DJ. He be making some content here and there too. I make sure to follow him on Instagram. But yeah, he actually came up to me at Level Up. He actually supports the content. I took a picture with him and stuff. He was mad cool. So who knows? But we'll see. Greg better remember the names of people up at midnight watching. Of course, bro. I remember these names, bro. Like, is it like, could I name all 200 of my regular chatters off the top of my head? No. But I recognize a name, and I recognize a name that I haven't seen in a while. Like, for example, if I saw Xander the Togepi's name right now, I'd be like, yo, like, I haven't seen Xander in a while. Oh, if I saw Ein's name, I'd be like, oh wow, I haven't seen Ainz in a while. Ainz is you know, a viewer. He watched me a lot during Fire Red, but I know he's got some more personal stuff going on right now. Like I think he has some stuff with family going on. He's got like a different work schedule, so he just been doing a lot of stuff right now, you know. So but like there's some names that I recognize that I see people, and there would be names that I recognize that I would know I haven't been here in a while, because I've been keeping track. Am I tripping or did your faves change? Nah, they've been the same this entire stream, but they're different from when I'm from the Emerald Kaizo I'm on. Dang, those were the days during Fire Red. Yeah, it was fun, but this I think these are days, right? I'm having fun time streaming this game right now too. I think I'm having more fun streaming Emerald than I am with Fire Red, if I'm being completely honest. I think it's much more interesting, much more stimulating. I have a much more fun time with it, if I'm keeping it a buck. My daughter was just born on the 29th, so I've been missing streams a bit. You good, bro. It's your daughter, bro. I'm not sure if it's safe for you. Your girl plays Platinum W. Was good, bro. Yeah. Matter of fact, I should DM Ainz and see how he's doing, bro. I should DM Ainz and see how he's doing, bro. I hope he's okay. I think I haven't friended him on Discord. I don't know. But he was a mad chill guy. He was a really, really dope chill guy, and I rock with him. But I don't know what he's up to now. He might still be in the server. He might not. He might just be doing like other stuff now with work. But he was cool, and I rock with him. He was tough. He was tough. Alright, let me see. Yeah, he's still on the Discord. Yeah, he'll still be here. He'll still be around. Bro. There you go. Send a little message. Once Jinxie hops onto Pokemon and blows it up, Greg will be a millionaire. If anything, that might make it harder. I don't know. Finna hop onto Twitch right now to see what's popping. What's good, Blaze? Let's see this Tauros. This guy headbutt? Nah, too slow. But Sketch is crazy. One thing I noticed, though, is how many names I see every day and remember as a fairly new viewer. That's impressive to me. Yeah, exactly. Trust me. And if you're able to remember them, I can remember them for the most part, too. W, congrats. Yeah, W on the child, bro. Congrats on your daughter. That's awesome, bro. I think you might have mentioned it the other day, too. But regardless, I mean, any day, that's a blessing. A daughter's a blessing any day, you know? So congratulations. Yeah, let's skip this one for sure. I'm not doing that one either. Greg got a loyal community. Yeah, no, I appreciate y'all, bro. It's a lot more fun and a lot easier to stream when the people in my chat aren't cringe, you know? And I think I did a good job of just not being super annoying and cringe myself and not making cringe annoying clickbait content, because like that attracts a certain type of viewers, you know? Like I didn't make Jack Doherty content because I didn't make Jack Doherty content because I didn't want the people in my chat to be like Jack Doherty, you know what I mean? I wanted the people in my chat to be cool and funny and chill like me. And for the most part, everyone in the chat is cool, chill, and funny. Or at least one of the three, you know? So I think, like, that definitely helped. Like, if I had a chat that was, like, super cringe and, like, was annoying and, like, was constantly, like, making fun of me or, like, just being rude and, like, pissing me off, like, I definitely wouldn't stream. Yeah, I'm good on that. I definitely wouldn't stream as often as I do now. Exactly, Greg. You enforce a more respectable chat. Yeah, true. I try to stop people from doing like some crazy stuff too. But I should pull up to Discord calls more, seeing how chill people were Saturday last night. Yeah, no, it was chill, bro. He can mute them and they stay. Well, I mean, okay, but when I mute people, I don't mute them because they say something I don't like. Like when people were talking about politics stuff, I didn't mute someone. Like I would never, if someone came into my chat and was like, I'm a conservative or something like that, I wouldn't mute someone for that. You know what I mean? I mute people when they say something OD and they deserve it, or if they say something super sus and they deserve it, or if I think it's a funny joke. Like only a few people have actually been muted, like for real, like muted for like 180,000 seconds. Most of the time when I mute someone, it's no more than like 60 seconds. It's normally like 33. It's normally like 33 seconds, you know? And on TikTok, it's even shorter sometimes. Like I don't really be muting people, like for real. The people that just make me really, really uncomfortable, those are the ones that get muted for a long time. Nah, that's not it. I want to use a demon. I want to use a good Pokemon. Some mutes are so funny though. Exactly, bro. Exactly, though. I'm not muting people for no reason, you know? Like, most of the time, when someone gets muted, they're like, I deserved it. I told Greg that I want to dig in his butt. Yeah, I deserved that. Like, if you say something freaky to me, I'm gonna meet you. I mean, it's funny, and sometimes it makes me uncomfortable depending on how often someone does it. But like most of the time, it's just like as a joke, and I'm not like really pissed about it. But yeah, the music are pretty funny. I have my moments of rage bait. These more chill streams are underrated gems, TBH, bro. Yeah, no, it's fun. Chill. I've been making like music off stream and stuff like that. I might start streaming the music, making streams again too. Because I know people would turn up for that and they like really did enjoy watching me just like, compose and make music and stuff like that. But I just gotta find someone to commission something so I can make something for them. Damn, these tables have been terrible, bro. I'm not gonna lie. These tables are really bad. I just like talking about Pokemon abilities and stats. Word. Did you beat Emerald? No, not yet. We play more Emerald in the morning. Thank you guys for 18K likes on TikTok, by the way. I appreciate that. I didn't even realize that. Bro, we're getting more likes right now chilling at night than we do like when stream with there's like hundreds of people in here. That's crazy. Appreciate it. My dad doesn't seem to be upset. It's 2 a.m. though. It's getting to that time. I'm giving this some more resets, and then if I can't find a good Pokemon, then I'll probably end. But everyone busy bed running on TikTok. That's real. Wait, is bro live? Yeah, bro, I'm right here. FL Studio streams, hard eyes emoji. We'll see, bro. We'll see. What kind of music you make? You want to listen to it? Search if you got Spotify or Apple Music, just search it up iGrade 1204K, and you'll be able to see my music. Basically, the music I've been producing and making as of late has been like lo-fi, like chill, study, relaxing music and stuff like that. But I also do have like a rap album. But yeah, I've mostly just been making like fun to listen to, chill music that you can like dance to, relax to, work to, and stuff like that. Like maybe like video game OC type of music. Like there's lots of different like avenues of music. Right? Most people like that look like me and that are my age, they're trying to make like, ooh, whoa. No, that's not that bad. Oh wait, never mind. I just remembered that. Oh, that isn't that good. I just remembered that Leaf Blade is physical in this gen. It's not special. It's actually not that great. I'll run it anyway. I'll try it. What does the 1204K mean? It's my birthday. 1204 is my birthday. Bet I'll check it out. Do you stream on TikTok? What do you think? You typing that in my TikTok live chat right now, bro. Oh, that's not good. I'm gonna blast burn this bastard. Okay, W. Okay, big Torterra. Damn, why am I getting so many? Oh wait, hold on. Brian is a special move, right? Okay, W. Let's get rid of Volt Tackle. I don't want recoil damage. W. Okay, good. That's really good. That's a good ability for it? Yeah, I agree. Especially, yes. Yeah, Think Fast is really good for Torterra. December 4th or April 12th? Oh, my fault. December 4th. Sorry. Yeah, December 4th. My birthday is December 4th. So that's what the 1204 my name means. For anyone that didn't know that. You should do a music making challenge or something. Nah, I don't want to do that. Like, I just want to make music, I don't want to gamify the music making process. Or like, oh, I'm going to do Magnolia speed runs and da-da-da. Like, no, like, if I most of the time, I'm chilling at work. I'm tapping my pen around. I'm getting a melody in my head. Sometimes I record a voice memo of me humming something in the corner at work. And I look like an absolute psychopath. So when I get home, I can make something. And then like have a good picture of what I want to make. That's how I made Dragon Fruit Sanctuary for Fruko. Well, she doesn't stream anymore, but it was her whatchamacallit, her starting stream thing that she commissioned for me. And that's literally how I made it. I was like humming some. I was just humming that to my head. I was like, oh wait, that's kind of tough. And I would record it on my phone. When I got back, I made a beat. And it was tough. Late night stream, what the hell? Yeah, let's get you. I made rap in 1 hour clickbait video. Exactly, bro. Like, no, like, if I'm gonna, like, for my subathon, there'll probably be one of the days of my subathon where I, like, invite my homie Zach over and I make a song. Oh, I think I just lost. Oh, wow. Okay, well, I guess that's what I get for clicking blast burn and not clicking double kick and then blast burn, I guess. Oopsies. Oh, well. Is this not this plat? Nah, it's just plat. It just got Gen 4 mons, or up to Gen 4 mons. That's unfortunate. Oh, well. But yeah, like, when I make music, I just want to make music, I don't want to gamify it, make it a clickbait thing, or, like, I just want to make fun, dope music. And if people want to be a part of that process, then they can watch the stream. If people just want to listen to the music, then they don't have to watch the stream. Oh my God. Oh, it's terrible. Never mind. I got excited for a second. I know I should have just taken the Gyarados. Whatever. It's fine. There would be like 6 submissions to make music streams. You think so? Where do you make boots? I want to get into making indie music. I use FL Studio. Nothing going on the night shift right now. You talking about at your job, or you talking about like on this stream right now? Because yeah, we're doing a lot of resetting right now. I'm waiting for a good Pokemon. Ooh. Nah, that's not it either. Way too slow. Oh my god, that's terrible. That's actually terrible. That's actually terrible. That's actually terrible. I think music production is pretty rare. Really? I feel like there's lots at your job. Oh, okay. Hey, yo, what's good, bro? I think there's a lot of music producers, though. I feel like there's tons of people that have been producing music, especially people that have been producing music longer than I have. That's for sure. Okay. Truant. Oh, never mind. They had terrible stats, too, on the offensive side. Yeah, no, that was not good. But, yeah, if it had, bro, if this thing didn't have Truant and then had like good attack and good special attack, I would have actually give it a try because it had stab water pulse, which is a great thing to start with. A loafer, yeah, no, that was terrible. Let's see. Okay, this could be good. Okay. It's usable. Yeah. This is okay. I can try this. I don't know where Jolteon. That's actually not too bad. That's actually really good. That's a great ability to have right now, actually. Oh, that's not good. Oh, I lost. Oh, okay. I understand. My fault. My bad, OG. Yeah, my fault. My fault, OG. My fault, OG. Yeah, my fault, OG. Okay. Yeah, my fault. My fault. Plat might be harder than Emerald. It is. It is way harder. People in the Kaiso Ironmon community say that all the time, that Platinum Ironmon is way harder than Fire Red. There's no Gorbis here. Okay. Nah, not right. BSC too low, moveset's not looking right, the ability's not looking right, and the stats ready isn't min-maxing enough to justify it. Yeah, no, that's not it. Dang, bro. We really not getting no good Pokemon, bro. This is a big nothing burger right now, bro. Everything is terrible. The trainer levels post Gym 1 seem way tougher than Emerald. No, I agree. Exactly. The levels are just way closer for the entirety of the challenge. Okay, let's go Cresselia here. Nah, too weak. Too weak. The ability's nice though. This could be good at title screen, yeah. Sorry, bro. Sorry, man. You know, that's just how the ads be running, bro. Oh, wait, I thought my camera froze for a second. I was about to say, oh, that's not good. Bro, this game hard, man. Yeah, no, I like this game too, but I just wish I got to actually, like, play it. Okay, we got Leafeon. Oh my god, this isn't good either. This thing is not that good either. It's got Magnusum. I guess I can rock throw this thing and I got good attack. I might be able to like 2-shot it. It's a 3-shot. Okay, he's trolling. W. Okay, W. What are the levels looking like on this thing? I gain some speed, agility. Okay. More speed. Yeah, maybe I will run this thing. This thing's actually not all that bad. Now I'm looking at now I'm looking at the stats. I love the game, but I'm hella stressed right now at the moment. I'm at Gardenia. Yeah, it's pretty hard. Why does the Tentacle Sprite look like that? What's Leaf Guarded? I think it makes you not able to get burned. Oh, protects against major status ailments during strong sunlight. Oh, okay. So you can't get burned if you're in the sun. So basically, if I can't set up sun, then this ability is worthless. But it's at least an interesting ability. It's a new one that I don't really play with often because it's not in Gen 3. So that's cool, I guess. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's not good. Okay, W. Yeah, this is going to be annoying. This is going to be annoying for sure. Alright, what TM did she just give me? Let's see. Secret power. Okay. Okay, that's not terrible. What's the hardest game to do an Iron Man run on? I think people be saying is this one. I think, or it might be black and white. I forget which one people say is the hardest, but it's either this game or black and white. I be forgetting. But I think it's this one that they be saying a lot of the time. We'll see. We'll find out when we do all of them. You know, I'm just gonna reset. I actually don't want to use this leaf line at all. This leaf line's kind of bad. I'm not gonna lie. He's too slow. Let me just reset. Let me just do something else. Let me just do something else. I'm looking at this Pokemon and I'm just like, am I feeling this thing? Not really. Not really. Not at all. Okay. Too slow. Too slow, but almost there. Too slow, but almost there. But almost there. Almost. Emerald run is over. I work up to peak. No, it's not over. There'll be more Emerald in the morning. No Emerald today? No, there'll be Emerald in the morning when I wake up. I'm doing a Nuzlocke and currently on my 19th attempt. My PB is the wake split. Die to a random kid. Oh, you're doing Platinum Kaizo, like the Nuzlocke Platinum Kaizo. I'm doing Ironmon. That's dope, though. Oh, Pidgeot? Okay, I love this Pokemon. It's got Super Fang and Rag. Okay. Not quite my tempo. Okay, not quite my tempo. Nah, I ain't good enough for an Iron Man, not yet. Nah, I feel you, bro. It could be a lot. Okay. Oh no, it's terrible. Wow. Okay. Yeah, no, this is rough. It's pretty rough. I'll give like 3 more resets, and then if I can't find anything, then I'll probably hop off for the night, and I'll just do I'll just head to bed. It is 2 a.m. I am getting getting like reasonably tired. At least my body doesn't feel any more weird after that protein powder that I took, so at least that's good. Nah, that's not it either. That's not it either. I'm looking for a demon. Yo, low-key, what if I did resets off stream, and then if I found like a crazy Pokemon, I just boot up stream and then I just start it, and then I start the stream and like people just come in and there's a good Pokemon right then and there. Wouldn't that be awesome? But then if the Pokemon lost, like I would have to reset on stream again. So I don't know, but I think it'd be funny. That boy Carrington with the raid. Yo, Carrington, thanks so much for the raid. You know I don't normally be live at this time. What's poppin', bro? Shuby with the follow. Yo, Shuby, appreciate you, my boy. You were streaming TR Takedown today on Wonky Drive. Thank you for the follow as well. I know you guys be streaming the Wi-Fi service and stuff like that. What's poppin' with you guys? Are you guys gonna be at Level Up? Yeah, I'm starting to see you live. Yeah, I know. I got back from work and you know, it's not the normal time we stream, but I was like, you know, let me spark out stream for a little bit. I've been chilling, just playing some Platinum Kaizo Ironmon. I've been resetting until I find like a good Pokemon, and pretty much every Pokemon I've picked up has been super terrible. I unfortunately will not be, but I would be there if I could. Seems like a hyper event. Yeah, no, it's lit, bro. You should definitely go next year, man. But I had to raid you. I appreciate you, Karen. So thank you for the raid, bro. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for dropping the raid, bro. How's Cora? How's the family? Bro, Claydol is a beast. No. Claydol is not a beast. Claydol is a beast. Yo, in what universe are we calling? We just calling anything a beast now. Like, what? This Milotic could be good. See right, see also, this Milotic, this, take a look at this Milotic, look at me, now look at this Milotic, now look at me, now look at the Milotic, now look at me, now look at this Milotic, now look at me again, look at this Milotic, and look at me one more time, and then look at that Milotic one more time. This is a beast. That is a beast. That's what we call a beast. She's good. She's yapping even more now, and I think she's gonna start saying more and more sentences within the next month. She's a hella yapper. She's a big yapper. Okay, that's good though. That's good that she's talking. It's better that she's, you know, talking than not talking. You know what I mean? This Milotic, this is a guy. This is a beast. This is a beast. We don't use that. We don't just throw that term around, call anything a beast. Oh, I'm getting put to sleep. That's not good. Oh no, that's really bad. Oh my god. I got wake up slap. Wow, I got trolled. Oh my god, I got trolled. Whatever. He was still a beast. Bro, no way you wake up from morning stream tomorrow. I'm gonna wake up from... You caught me. You caught me. You lucky you caught me in a lie. Well, let's go bronze on here. I don't want to zap those. Slick, I was like almost right. I was like almost right for picking that. Yo, that's insane. Nah. I'll probably be live. I'll probably be live tonight. I'll probably be live. I mean, not tonight. In the morning. I'll be live in the morning. Will I be a little bit late? Possibly. But most of the times I'll be late is because I'll be getting breakfast. And sometimes the reason why I'm late to get breakfast is because I'll be lollygagging in bed. Pause. Like I'll be watching videos and stuff like that. I'll go drift blim here. Alrighty. Well, I think I've had enough of bag simulated for today. So I think I'm gonna. I feel bad because Carrington literally just rated me, but I think I'm gonna end for today because I'm tired as hell. Oh my god, it's getting to the point where now all of my homies aren't online anymore. So I gotta find someone I might relatively rock with, or I just send you guys over to like find shit or something. I don't know. Let's see. Definitely not going to Mewtwo King, that's for sure. I'll send y'all over to. Let's go to. Nah, run walking rig now. Nah, I'm going to sleep. Oh, Natty, you're bugging. You bugging, Malachi. You bugging. I'll send you guys on over to. I don't even know, bro. Do y'all even care? Y'all about to go to sleep, right? I'm gonna just end stream. I'll just end stream. Y'all don't even care, right? Y'all don't even care, right? Y'all just gonna go to bed anyways, right? Y'all just gonna go to bed anyways, right? Like, y'all want me to just rate a fine shit? No, like y'all gonna go to bed anyways, right? I'll just go to sleep. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah,